Happy weekend, everybody! GeauxBurns about to do another exciting Grand Theft Auto live stream. And the EA conference just ended a few minutes ago. I was doing that along with, Carrick. Let's see, we had a few others as well, including his friend Cadiz, along with, let's see, what's his name? Forgot, it's another one of Carrick's subscribers. Damn! It's been a crazy day. It's been a freaking crazy day. Alright, so guys, what is happening? How y'all doing? Okay, let's see. Press Hard, Tankagen Jr., Tippy Tabby, Callum, Kamal, Kane is here, Riley is here, back from Florida. Hope you're all doing well today. Good to see every one of you. All your smiling faces. I know it was a little chaotic earlier today. Lorenzo. So, yes, we're on Xbox One. Those of you that are my friends on Xbox One will be able to play. However, going forward, only a select few are able to be part of the stream team. It's nothing personal. It's just, that's just the way we're going to go. But everyone on Xbox One are still welcome to play with me.
Good to see you, boss.
So, anyways, crazy day. Originally, the plan was I was going to do a dual stream. I was going to stream some Sea of Thieves, Hunger and Deep with some of my friends, Hutch and Shotgun Mark. And I was going to do that later in the day, and I was going to do an earlier Grand Theft Auto stream. Then they were going to start playing Sea of Thieves around noon, my time, so I decided to switch it, do Sea of Thieves first, and then all of a sudden, Carrick over at ACG messaging me saying, hey, are you going to be part of the E3 EA conference live stream I'm doing? I'm like, oh yeah, EA's happening today. So I had to scrap all that, move things around, and that's what kind of day Saturday's been. So how's your weekend going? I hope you're all doing well on this Saturday. I guess you could say technically E3 2018 has just begun. Trippy Mark. My newest nickname, Gummy Worms. Yeah. Yeah. I said hi to Riley, so that's all we can, that's all I said. I said, hi Riley. So I said hi to everybody. Did I? And Trippy Mark, one of our awesome sponsors. Yeah, so yeah, they keep creating new nicknames for me over there with my other friends, Retro and Lark and Oliver. Yeah, so Gummy Burns is my new nickname. So we have Guac, we have Goose, we have Gummy. In the long run, all of those are going to be fantastic t-shirt logos and designs somewhere down the road. All right, new subscribers. What do we got our new subscribers at? Let's see, where did we leave off? Let's see, in Turbulent, I think that is one of Retro subscribers. So, in Turbulent, Zachary, let's see, Matei, Chasen, Loot, Michael, Hoodlink, Luke, Domino D, thanks for the subs. Welcome to the GeauxBurns Nation. Hey, I like that one, Kane. That's actually a good nickname. I like that, General Burns. It makes sense, too, because I do have a degree in general studies, right? So that automatically makes me a general, I think. I believe so anyways. But for those of you that can't play today, it's all good. Those of you that can, you are welcome to join the fun. I'm in a friend lobby, FYI. And apparently Janine has $32,000 just sitting around waiting to be deposited. She carries that kind of money on her all the time. She just had it in her pocket, you know, in her purse. She's like, oh, what is this doing in my purse? Oh, there we go. Solutions. Yeah, solutions have occurred. Caveman Melvin, what is happening, Caveman? Riley, I just want GeauxBurns on a t-shirt. It'll happen one day. An angry goose. Maybe that'll become my logo, an angry goose. Is there someone that uses a goose as a logo? I don't know. Anyways, so, all right. I know what I need to do before I forget. The wall. I have to do a better job of bringing up the wall because you know what? While I do appreciate all my awesome subscribers, everyone that views the content, likes the content, you guys are awesome. You're part of the GeauxBurns Nation. But the sponsors, they also do their part as well. All 9 of them. So all 9 of you rock, and several of you are actually my friends. So it's nice to have a little helping hand for my friends like Azralynn, Hutch. 2 great content creators themselves, great streamers. Azralynn on YouTube. I was playing with her last night on Dead by Daylight. We played a few hours together in Dead by Daylight. And then, of course, Hutch, we played a few days ago doing some GTA action on PC. And then, of course, our Super Chat heroes so far in June, dasdas, Paradise Gamer, and, of course, Trippy Mark. So thanks so much to all of our Super Chat heroes. and all 9 of our sponsors. And once we get a 10th sponsor, I think we get a new emoji. Whoop-de-doo. Hooray! Hooray! See, Tinkage Jr. GB, you stream Xbox the only day I can't play. I'm sorry about that, Tinkage Jr. I mean, I was already planning on streaming today on Xbox One. And, yeah, I do apologize. I realize real life happens, guys. I know that some things come up that you guys just can't make it. But I do appreciate you guys being here anyways. And as long as I continue streaming, I will continue playing on all 3 platforms to the best of my abilities. You know, I don't always manage to, but I'm trying to do a better job. So today we're doing Xbox One, Grand Theft Auto Online, probably some Transform races. And then tomorrow we'll have a rant video. And then Monday, I think the plan is more Transform races over on PC. So we'll be back on PC Monday. Where's Janine's Deluxo at? Riley, did you destroy Janine's Deluxo? Riley, how dare you? You don't even have an Xbox One. How'd you do that? I could have swore I brought the Deluxo over from the facility. Maybe I didn't. We'll have to look real quick. But yeah, so in case you guys missed it, it was Carrick, myself, Knockdown. I think his name's... Is it Knockdown? Or is that someone else? I don't know. But anyways, there's 4 of us. We had a good time. Well, we had a good time making interesting comments about EA Play. And I'd love to hear your thoughts for those of you that actually watched the conference and chat. Feel free and give me your thoughts. What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Was there anything at all? Anything? Bueller? Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta go into game chat. Alright, I'm officially in game chat now, guys. I was doing like a bazillion things to get the stream ready as soon as... I started getting this stream ready the moment we were done streaming over at ACG. So, like, the moment that was done, I went to go grab my Xbox, I hooked it up, I got everything ready. See, DeMarcus, what's up, DeMarcus? You're here just in time. We haven't really gotten started yet. I think we're now just reflecting on the EA conference. And I had a very good time with Carrick over at ACG as usual. And I'm going to be, hopefully I'll be part of tomorrow's stream regarding Xbox One. So there'll be an Xbox One conference tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, which I think is 9 p.m. UK. So that's happening tomorrow. And I should be part of Carrick's ACG live stream for that. Bethesda, I'm probably not going to be part of because Westworld is on at the same time. Unfortunately. I gotta catch Westworld, okay? I have to. Because if I miss that episode of Westworld, then I have to go try and find another time that HBO will air it. So I have to watch the new episode of Westworld tomorrow night. But I'll try to catch the last half of Bethesda. Maybe they'll say Fallout 76 for the very end. DeMarcus, it's just been a busy day. It's been an extremely busy day. Because I had to jumble some things around. I had a plan, but then I forgot about the EA conference. I'm sure most of you did all as well. Most of you are like, EA conference.
I can do that.
What's that all about? So, anyways, we got Trivia Mark here. He's looking all sweet and stylish. Now I got to figure out where the hell I put my Deluxo. I think I keep forgetting to put the Deluxo in the executive garage. I keep meaning to. I keep forgetting.
Management. How can I help you?
No, I don't want Pegasus. God,
call again. Goodbye.
Yeah. We're not going to mention your name. Yeah. Of course. Thanks, Riley. Yeah, you come in with an inappropriate name, that's going to happen, okay? Yeah. Alright, so, calling the mechanics. I think my Deluxe is at the facility. Yeah, okay, so now I'm going to
I'll bring it to you.
Grab the Deluxo. Before we get started, Trippy Mark, we're going to take the Deluxo and actually finally put it into my freaking Bobcat. Fuck you. Alright. Alright, cool. Lorenzo's joining us, and everyone else is welcome to join us and play. And we're going to start the Transform races. I know y'all are really excited about that. That was a lot of fun. Thursday, the fun part about Thursday was all the BS, you know, the back and forth banter between myself and Crone and Kane and Chaotic Irishman and Georgia when she was there. She had internet issues. That's why she ended up not being there as long as she wanted to be. Let's see. Okay. And yes, I do play on all consoles. And I'm eating some snack right now. It's actually healthy. It's chickpeas with covered in dark chocolate. Yeah, the money is shit. I agree, Trippy Mark. And Trippy Mark, you are welcome to join the game chat because you are a sponsor. So you are welcome to join. But we'll get started. Let's see if is Lorenzo in here yet. Oh, we'll wait on Lorenzo. Demarcus, I'll be back on PlayStation next week. We were on PlayStation Thursday. So it's just that thing of me having to jump from one to the other. And Pressar, his disc is having mental issues. What's wrong with your disc? You got to be careful though, because like every time I take it out of the game, the console, whether it's the PS4 or the Xbox One, and put it back into the box and take it back out again, because you know I had to switch them out. I'm always very cautious that I don't drop them, you know, or scratch them, or oh, you broke your headphones. Okay, well that's all right, Trippy Mark. It's all good. But I guess that's one of the downsides of having a hard copy of a game, as opposed to simply having it digital. But the problem with digital is, like, you only have so much room on a console like my Xbox One X. Only comes with a terabyte. I really wish it had like a 2 terabyte internal hard drive. I know you can put a hard drive, you can hook it up to a hard drive, but at the same time, that's a lot of work. Okay. Don't drop the soap. I'll try not to, unless I'm just looking for a real good time, then I will. Tippy Tabby Crone is making the Russian race. We're going to show off the Russian race probably next week. I know we've been teasing it for about a month or so, but Crone says he's putting the finishing touches on it, and I'm for one looking forward to it. Should be really good. All right, so we're still waiting on Lorenzo to join us. But, you know, it's fine. You know, we could just sit here and chat. Oh, we were going to talk about E3, weren't we? Yeah, but see, I prefer hard copies because at least at the end of the day, if you want to sell the game, right? Even if it's a game you really enjoyed, eventually you're like, you know what? I'm running out of room on my hard drive for my console. I don't play this game anymore. I at least want to go get like 15, 20 bucks for it, or at least put that money towards the next game I buy. At least with a hard copy of a game, you can do that. With a digital copy, you really can't. Yeah, you all are always welcome to add me as a friend on Xbox, on PlayStation, on Steam, on the Rockstar Social Club. And you're always welcome to play with me, but we are very select about who we're going to let play, you know, actually be part of the Steam team. Stream team. Yes, stream team. It's just a conversation I've had with a few people over the past several days regarding that particular subject. But I still want to play with everybody, so... Anyways, so we got our deluxes out. Cool, thanks to Tank Engine Jr. for joining my crew. And of course we got the Discord. I saw you join Discord the other day. Steam Stream Team. Yeah, that's right, the Steam Stream Team. Steaming that streams. So, the EA conference happened. And for those of you that missed Carrick's ACG live stream over on Twitch, we had like 700 people watching. It was awesome. And most people felt the same way. I mean, I wasn't really expecting much from the EA conference, to be honest, because most EA games I don't really care for are EA in general. And their previous conferences have left a lot to be desired. So I didn't really exactly have a high bar coming into the EA conference, and so they didn't really disappoint me. I know that doesn't really sound negative, but if you depends on which way you take it, right, guys? I would say that let's talk about the positive things I liked. I like the new game that they're coming out with, Unravel 2. It's actually out now. It's an indie game. I guess it's under. Don't shoot at me, Trippy Mark. That's rude. It's I guess one of the small developers under EA. It looks beautiful, by the way. I never played the first Unravel, so I'm sure Unravel fans will be really excited for Unravel 2. And the cool thing is, the game is out today. So it officially came out today. It looks awesome. It's one of those indie games, so I mean, don't expect it to be like a AAA game, but it still looked really good. And let's see, they showed a better Battlefront 5 trailer, and it just made us wonder, like, well, why didn't they show this Battlefront 5? I mean, Battlefield 5, not Battlefront, Battlefield 5 trailer? It was way better. than that trailer they showed a few weeks ago when they debuted Battlefield 5 with Trevor Noah. Like that trailer was shit. And I think they heard from people that said that trailer was shit. From so many people, they're like, "Oh shit, we better make a new trailer for E3." And definitely that trailer was way better. Now I really wish they would have showed some actual gameplay of people playing the game, but they didn't. I think they're like Carrick said. He thinks that they're waiting until tomorrow during the Xbox conference, which could make sense. And the Xbox conference is tomorrow, Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is 9 p.m. UK, I think. Is that right, or is it? I could be wrong about that. Or is it 8 p.m.? I think it's 8 p.m. UK. Everyone in the UK, you guys can you can decide what time it is for you. I don't know. But yeah, so I am interested to see if there's actually going to be some decent gameplay for Battlefield 5 tomorrow. But and Kane, I don't think we've seen enough of the game to label it politically correct, to be honest. I don't think we've seen enough. And you have to remember, it is a video game. It's a video game, and yes, there are a lot of female gamers out there, and there are a lot of people that like playing female characters for whatever rhyme or reason. Like me, I'm a weirdo. I'm a freak. But I think that it's perfectly fine in a video game to do that, because I'm not expecting Battlefield 5 to be historically accurate. Battlefield 1 wasn't historically accurate. You know, I mean, most people were running around with like machine guns and automatic weapons when most of the soldiers back during battle, like World War I, didn't have those kind of weapons. They had like bolt actions. They didn't have the luxury of that. I mean, everyone was like using experimental weapons, like playing Battlefield 1. David, what's up, David? And then they showed the new Command and Conquer game, which is actually I guess it's going to be a phone game, and God, that just broke my heart, because I used to love Command and Conquer. I loved that series back in the day, especially like my favorite was Generals. I loved Generals back in the day, because I used to be like really into RTS games, and that game looked like shit. It was horrible. Like I think it's called Command and Conquer in name only Rivals. It was terrible. But for the most part, the EA conference, like I said, it didn't really disappoint me, because I really wasn't expecting anything awesome from it either. Oh, you need to get batteries? Okay, Lorenzo. Cool. But anyway, so that's my thoughts about EA. I didn't really... There wasn't anything I really took away from it that I'm like, yes, that looks awesome. Like, oh, Anthem. Anthem, I'm not feeling Anthem either. I wasn't feeling it last year, and I'm not feeling it this year. It's apparently coming out in February 2019, in case those of you are wondering. Nobody! What's up, nobody? But so, yeah, Anthem's coming out in 2019. I'm not really excited one way or the other about it. And I don't know. I haven't really talked to anybody that is, though, but EA is really promoting that game, just like they're promoting Battlefield 5. Man, and they showed some of the usual stuff, like the new FIFA, FIFA 19. Apparently, people are going to be able to play FIFA 18 for a limited time for free, I think. They're upgrading Origins. There's going to be, like, Origins Premier. I think it's going to cost money, but you'll be able to, I guess, have instant access to the brand new EA games. I don't know, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, I don't know. So you here, Lorenzo? Are you here yet? Oh, so you're just chilling, David? Just chilling? Alright, so I think we're going to go. We're just going to go. You don't have me as a friend? Well, then send me a friend request, Lorenzo. Send me a friend request. Or just message me on Xbox One, because as I like to complain about regarding the Xbox One, I don't like their friend system, because I believe that when you send somebody a friend request, it shouldn't automatically make you friends until the other person has to accept those friends. Let's get Tug Life out of the fucking way. Alright, we're getting Tug Life out of the way first. Okay, I think we're ready to go, guys. I know, I've been going on for like 20 minutes, yammering, babbling. Wayfinding Ranger, what's up, Wayfinding Ranger? How are you doing today? Okay, so we're going to do some Transform races. The new ones, there's 7 new Transform races. I did update the wall, but I don't have anything to update it with, though. You almost got hit by a car tank engine, Junior? That sucks. Sorry to hear that. But the wall is updated. Is the wall still up, or did I put it down? Okay, I put it down. See? There's the wall. As of right now, that's the wall. 9 sponsors, 3 Super Chat heroes for those of you just joining. And, of course, thanks to Trippy Mark and all other sponsors and Super Chat heroes. And, of course, you know, you don't have to donate it. Like I mentioned, I always say this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart, what's left of my heart. You do not have to donate a dime to me, a dollar, anything at all. All I really ask for is that you take the time to hang out with me. You know, you stream with me. You play games with me, you chat, you join the conversation, be part of the GeauxBurns Nation, whether it's just subscribing to the channel, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Discord. I'm neglecting Instagram. I haven't really put anything new on Instagram in like a day or two. Yeah. Yeah, but it's time for the tug life, guys. Time for the tug life. You know, we're going to see if we can get some randos in here. Let's go crazy with randos. All right, noon, 2 laps. Oh, boy. Oh boy, time for the tug life. Yep, this is going to be fantastic. Because, nothing screams racing than putting in the tugboat as well as the Dodo seaplane. Okay, see, Lorenzo, let's see. Let's see if I can get you added. Open profile. Yeah, I got to add you as a friend. Hold on. Let me add. Oh, you're coming anyways. Okay, good. But I'll go ahead and add you. That's one thing I'm happy about, is even though I don't like the friend request system that Xbox Live has, I do like the fact that I can just pull up an app on my computer, and I can do it all that way. It just makes life a lot easier. Okay, guys, we're ready to do some transform races. I know you're all excited about this. I know, you guys have been waiting. Pins and needles for the next episode of my live stream series where we did some more transform races, right? So, yeah, here we go, guys. The excitement, the hype, it's not really there. Okay. I swear, I really wish they wouldn't put us in those stupid racing outfits. Unless you want to wear a racing outfit, which is fine. But if you don't, okay. You know what? We're going to roll in with the beast. Janine is bringing the beast into battle. The Old Faithfuls in Torno, the beast. Rolling in. Trippy Mark is excited. Lorenzo's excited. Everyone here is excited. Time for some tug life. That doesn't even sound right. Alright, guys. Here we go. Alright. How many races will I win today? Probably none. Most likely. I am actually quite impressed. I mean, look at this Intorno, how she just gets up there. Like, Trippy Mark, you asshole. Freaking knocked me into this tire. Thank you. Cyber, what's up, Tiber? Cyber. Did I say Tiber or Cyber? I don't know. No, Riley, I still can't hear the damn audio. I still can't. But that's okay. I mean, I've raced a bazillion races in Grand Theft Auto Online. I know the sound effects. I know how it sounds. So it's not a big deal. But it would have been more of a big deal, I guess, whenever I was streaming Sea of Thieves. Because I was originally planning on doing that today, so we could go after the Megalodon, along with Shotgun Mark and Hutch, and a few other scurvy dogs and scallywags. But, things happen. You got to be flexible. And like I said, I forgot completely about EA. I forgot about their damn conference. And then Carrick messages me like, hey, like, you're going to be part of my live stream? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, it's today? He's like, yep, it's today. God damn it. See, Delano. What's up, Delano? Hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. But anyways, it went well enough. And I think I still have a couple more days to do the event that's going on for Sea of Thieves. So I'll probably just do that on my own. I did kind of want to live stream it because of the fact that it would have been fun. Because like Hutch and Shotgun Mark and I always have a good time together. We were having a blast last night playing some late last night we went back into the beta, the public test build for Dead by Daylight with the clown, and it was Lark, it was Shotgun Mark, Shotgun Mark, I know that rhymes, and why did it put me in first person as a damn tugboat? This game, I swear, this damn game. But we had a good time. Retro showed up and we played a few rounds together. We were just Christian was there. Christian and I played with her, let's see, Wednesday when we did the PC Grand Theft Auto stream, along with Hutch and a few others. I think Christian and Retro were streaming last night, so that was a blast. Retro did start off originally playing Friday the 13th, and there were more issues that came up, and with tradition, Retro gave up. He so badly wants to actually play a full stream of Friday the 13th, but problems keep happening, and he gets so frustrated, and he's like, that's it, I'm going back to Dead by Daylight. I feel so bad for Retro. I mean, whenever the game originally came out, I was playing Friday the 13th. And I liked it at first, even though there were issues, but then as less and less people were playing it, I became less interested in it. And then I noticed that several of my friends were also playing Dead by Daylight, and I watched other YouTubers play Dead by Daylight, like Omewrecker, Delirious, and a few others as well. So I was already pretty familiar with the game. I never thought I'd actually be playing the game myself, but then Azralynn talked me into it, and then I started playing it, and I was really bad at first, and now I'm not as bad. Yeah, so sometimes it's kind of cool to take a chance, you know, to try something out of your comfort zone. And oh shit, damn it, freaking dodo. That didn't go so well. Oh, awesome, freaking awesome. Damn, I'm getting a stall alert. Shit. Okay, come on, I can get back in the game. All right. Okay, cool. We got Cyber coming in too in a minute. Once we get this race over with. I'm getting the worst one out of the way. No, damn it! I'm just having no luck here, guys. I'm having no luck. The freaking dodo. The dodo's not meant to be raced, Rockstar. This is not a racing plane. I think somebody at Rockstar intentionally created Transform races just so they could troll people that like to race. Like, throw in the tugboat. Throw in the freaking dodo. Throw in all these other slow-ass freaking races. It's insane. Alright. Insane. Alright. Fortunately, we're back in the beast. I love my Zentorno. Alright. See, Big Max is here. What's up, Big Max? Oh, shit. Shit. That's what happens when you look at chat. I barely avoided that accident. That could have ended a lot worse. I don't like damaging my Zentorno. I love the beast. A tried and true classic in Grand Theft Auto Online. Yes, she is. And, yeah, I like this car ever since I first saw images of her whenever Rockstar first promoted the High Life update. A lot of people actually hated this car when they first had, like, when they put out an article, like, back in, what, spring 2014, in the early days of my channel. Yeah, High Life was the very first DLC I covered on the channel. Back when I probably had, like, maybe 6 subscribers or 7 subscribers. Now I have 7,000, so I've definitely come a long ways from then. Right, guys? But even back then, because I've always been a Lamborghini guy, I was excited for the Zentorno, even though others were ripping on the Zentorno before it even came out. But once it came out and people actually started using it, people fell in love with the Zentorno. Of course, people also fell in love with the Masakuro, which came out with the same update. And that was the first DLC where we got a second apartment. And that was like a big deal for us, because before the High Life update, we could only have up to 10 cars. After High Life, we could have up to 20 cars. And it was like awesomeness. Like, yes, we can have up to 20 cars. And now we can have like at least 100 and something cars. And people are still complaining. I need more room, Rockstar. I need more room. I need more. more. Oh, we can never be truly happy, can we, guys? I don't want to be in first-person mode doing the freaking Blazer Aqua. And yes, Janine has her own Blazer Aqua. Why? Because I had to show it off in the import-export update. And the Blazer Aqua, even though it's on sale right now. By the way, I did not buy it this week. I bought it years ago. But it's unsellable. And somebody's lollygagging. Right? Well, somebody's like lagging way behind everyone else. Let's see, Paradise Gamer, I like the Zentorno, I just hate how griefers use it to do drive-bys. Well, people don't really use it for drive-bys anymore now, do they? Are you timed out again? Well, that sucks. What are you guys talking about Trevor for? Why are you guys ripping on... Hey, you guys wouldn't say any of that to Trevor's face now, would you? No, you wouldn't. You guys talk a good talk, but if Trevor Phillips was like right in front of you, he was like, what'd you say about me? It's my understanding you were saying something about me behind my back. And yet you don't have the decency to say it to my face. What kind of person does that sort of thing? Yeah, I can see Trevor going ballistic, right? Especially if you call him a hipster. You call him a hipster? Yeah. If you're not Michael and you call him a hipster, you may be, they may find pieces of you. I still want a I know I mentioned this. I want a Trevor DLC series, like Netflix series, like a prequel to Grand Theft Auto 5 set, you know, between the events of North Yankton and Grand Theft Auto 5 story, starring Stephen Ogg, and I want Netflix to do it. Yeah, exactly, Big Max. I went with my inner Trevor Phillips to go there. That's how I did that. I went inside and I thought, what would Trevor say in this situation? But Stephen Ogg is such a fantastic actor, and I've enjoyed him also in Walking Dead, as well as Westworld, and I would personally watch a Trevor Netflix series. I think a lot of people would, so that would be kind of cool if they did that, but I doubt they ever will. Tankage Jr. See, Trevor and me are cool. We're both Canadian. Yeah, Walking Dead is dying, Riley, because apparently Andrew Lincoln, the actor that plays Rick Grimes, is leaving after season 9. To be honest, I really don't blame him. But it's one of the, like, when it comes to me and shows, okay? Whenever I start watching a show, I become invested in it because I've already put several hours into watching these seasons. Even if a series starts off like really good, like Walking Dead did, and then it starts going downhill, I have to keep watching it because I need to know how it ends. Because I've come this far, I need to see how this disaster resolves itself. All right, let's go to the Grotty Circuit, shall we? Let's see, did you know you can drive the MOC trailer? I don't think you can drive the MOC trailer itself. I think you need a big rig in order to haul it around. I think you can use, I believe, the Phantom Wedge and any other like regular big rig to drive around the MOC trailer, but the MOC trailer kind of sort of needs a big rig to drive it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm sending invites out. Hopefully, Cyber, you can get the invite. What about Batman and Robin? Worst Batman movie ever. That is the worst Batman movie of all time. And I'm not afraid to say that it is. As a Batman fan, it was horrible. You smell something burning. What do you smell burning? Trippy Mark. I did it, even have video proof. Video proof of what? Later, Paradise Gamer. Are you still in the clouds? Okay. We'll give you a second. We'll give you a second, Cyber. We'll give you a minute. 1 minute. I can't check right now, Tippy Tabby. I'm kind of doing a live stream right now. Kind of, sort of. Would you like me to get you a coffee? Maybe scoop you some ice cream? I could go, I guess, you know, flip some burgers, make a pizza for y'all. Yeah. Anything else you guys would like me to do while I'm live streaming? Oh, something's going on next door. Okay. Interesting. All right, make sure that the invites have actually been sent. All right. So, yeah, everyone that's appearing online... Well, some people are not appearing online, though. Okay. Are you timed out again? Cyber, just like restart the game. Oh, there you are. Okay. It says you're joining. So I think that's you. Tippy Tabby, no. That's not happening. See, Tank Engine Jr., see. Okay, you're Steel. Okay, you're Steel. Oh, I didn't let him join. Yeah, okay, so Cyber, just restart it. Restart the Xbox One. And maybe it'll work if you restart it. Sometimes that does it for me. Let's see. I fancy some gummy burns. Trippy Mark. See, Cyber. Somehow Michael's able to get invites from random online players. Interesting. Oliver. Oliver, yeah, I watched the EA conference earlier. In fact, I was part of Carrick's live stream over at ACG. We were streaming it on Twitch. We had like 700 people watching. It was pretty cool. And we watched the EA conference together, and it was typical. It's what I expect from EA. Nothing real surprising, to be honest. But we will be streaming the Xbox conference tomorrow. That's going to start at 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, and I think it's 8 p.m. UK time. All my friends across the pond, if I'm wrong about that, let me know. So, here we go, guys. Another exciting race. Tribute Mark, get out of my way. I meant to switch to the T20, but I forgot. Because I only have, at the moment, I only have like 2 supercars for Janine. The Zantorno and the T20. So, I'm trying to like have different cars for, because I have 3 different characters. Well, technically 4. I have 2 characters on the Xbox One, but I rarely play with this other character anymore. But I try to, I guess, have some differences between the characters where they don't all have the same shit. Even though Claudette on the PC and Wolfenstein, or Wolfstein to be more correct, on PS4, they both have the Pariah. But the Pariah is such an OP sports car, and it was on sale, so I felt like it was a good opportunity to get it for Claudette. Who is this GeauxBurns, and why do you invite me to a race? Hey, lies. Nothing but lies. I didn't invite anybody to nothing. Nothing ever happened. You see nothing. How does one become a sponsor, Kane? Okay. One becomes a sponsor by having your own credit card, so make sure it's yours and not somebody else's. And look, I don't want anyone to be a sponsor who can't afford to be a sponsor. If you can't afford it, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But those that wish to become a sponsor, there should be a sponsor icon, and it's $5 a month. 70% of that goes to YouTubers. 30% of that will go to YouTube. So YouTube does get 30% of the sponsor love. That doesn't surprise me because, you know, YouTube isn't doing this out of the kindness and warmth of their own heart. But that's pretty much how you become a sponsor. You become a sponsor, you get access to special emojis, you get a special badge when you appear in chat, plus you get put on my wall. B! What's up, B? How's it going? No, Tippy Tabby, you cannot use my credit card number. And I think you're a little young to have a credit card anyways. So, no. Okay. Ah, ships. No, okay. Gotta spiral back into control here. Alright. Riley's favorite car ever, the Deluxo. Oh, your battery died? Oh, that sucks, Trippy Mark. You guys need to learn to, like, make sure you have your batteries charged before you start playing. I always do. I use, rechargeable batteries to save batteries. And I already have, like a set of batteries, like, waiting there in the event that, like, I do need to replace them. So I'm able to quickly, like, pull the other batteries out of the controller, put the new batteries in, and then put the other batteries on the charger. Yeah. I try to be eco-friendly. I'm trying. I'm not perfect. I do recycle. I recycle a ton of stuff. And that's one of the reasons why the wall is now digital, because I got tired of it. It didn't look as good anyways, cutting pieces of paper and putting it like on a wall in my hallway. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Well, Trippy Mark, keep digging, Watson. Yes, I know how to reply to that. Boom. Now, excuse me, I'm going back to my mind palace. See, Dr. Orange, that's a very personal question. How much money do you have? Do you just walk up to somebody you first meet and say, so how much money do you have on you? Someone asks me that, I get a little defensive, you know, because you're afraid you're about to get mugged or something. Like, what? No, hey, how's it going? I'm new here. Hello, everybody. It's like, how much money do you got? Give me your money. Shit! Damn it, I spun out of... Oh, what the fuck? We went all the way down in this subway. No, we're not using the Tesseract, even though it's supposedly eco-friendly. Well, actually, we have no choice because the Tesseract is featured in several of the races. Oh. Anyways. Alright. So anyways, I gotta focus chat. I do apologize. I am trying to read chat. But during races, you know, sometimes you kind of have to rip chat a little. But I'm reading your words. Alright. Spinning this shit out of control today. It's crazy. But I'm really hoping that we're gonna get at least a nice big surprise from E3. Because it feels like almost anything big has already been leaked or mentioned, or they've already done out a trailer for it. I would like to be surprised. I miss the days where we were surprised, right? Where we would watch a conference, like E3, and then they'd show off this game that just wowed you. You're like, oh, wow, that's an awesome game. I can't wait till that game comes out. And when it comes out, it's awesome. It lives up to the hype. I know that rarely happens, but I miss those days. Now it seems like everything's leaked. Everything happens before the conference. And whenever you go to watch the conference, I mean, there are a few indie games that do get, you know, put out there that surprise me. And they turn out to be pretty decent. I don't have that much money. I wish I did. Yeah, I definitely don't have $52 million. I could combine all the monies of my Xbox character, my PS4 character, and my PC character out of their Maze Bank accounts, and I definitely don't have 52 mil. Hey, I wouldn't mind having 52 million. If I had 52 mil in real life, that would be sweet too. I could live like a human being. In the words of Nero, right? Alright. Come on. Alright. Let's see. I'm trying not to get DNFs today. Yeah. You have $5. Oh, Riley, I'm sorry. You have $5. That reminds me, I need to go buy a Powerball so I can win that. So I can win the lottery. You know, I think if I ever did like win the jackpot lottery, I would probably. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I would still probably do merchandise because eventually I do want to sell T-shirts because people have asked. It's supposed to be kind of cool to have some T-shirts. But I think I would probably use that as an excuse to justify not having sponsors or super chats, unless people just really wanted to continue being a sponsor or super chat anyways. And like I said, it's not even remotely mandatory. Not at all. None of you have ever are required to know. I cannot talk today. I cannot talk. But no matter how big the channel gets, never feel like you have to give me any money. Don't even bother. Especially for those of you that can't afford it. I know there are those that are, and people ask. People actually want to donate. They want to help the channel, and that's why we have sponsors. That's why we have super chats. Reluctantly, I put those up, but yeah. But like I said, I'm very appreciated and humbled by what I do get. I'm humbled by my 9 sponsors. That's 9 more than I deserve. The amount of super chats I've gotten over the past few days, definitely more than I deserve. So I'm very appreciative. Alright, let's see if we can get the cyber back in. Let's see, chat, what did I miss? Let's see. Trying to get the V-Bucks. Gotta get them V-Bucks even though I don't play that game. Alright, we're doing evolution? Okay, we'll do evolution. Hashtag first world problems. You're right about that. You're definitely right about that. See, have you noticed that Trippy hasn't donated? Trippy did donate. He donated several days ago. It was a big donation. He doesn't even need to do that. I'm more than happy with him when he donates like 5 quid or 5 pounds. And I don't even expect that from anybody. I mean, like I said, those that do, you go above and beyond. As you can tell, I'm a terrible sales guy. Big Macs. Let's see. If I won the lotto, I'd quit my job, tell my boss. Okay. Even if you do win the lottery and you hate your job and you hate your boss, don't burn that bridge. Just quit. Just turn in your 2 weeks notice and say, look, you know, I don't need to work here anymore. You know, bye. See you later. Yeah, he's not allowed to donate anymore this month. He's donated. He's exceeded his levels. Trippy Mark. It's funny. No matter where I go, Trippy Mark's always there. Like, if I'm playing with Azralynn, Trippy Mark's there. If I'm playing with Retro, Trippy Mark's there. See, Tinkagen Jr., if I won the lotto, I'd be smart enough with the money not to spend it immediately. Yeah. That's one thing I would definitely advise. Oh, we didn't get Cyber in. Shit. Sorry, Cyber. We'll get you in next one. I sent out invites, though. But I guess you're still having trouble. But, yeah, don't go crazy if you ever happen to win like a huge chunk of money. Be smart with the money you win. What do I got? I don't really have anything. Like, all the sports classics I have are not exactly racing. We're going to take the tornado. Let's see, Trippy Mark, I joined where I am, thank you. Anyways. See, I should have just done a Turismo Classic. See, Riley, if I won the lottery, I'd buy a Stromberg. You already have a Stromberg. Alright. See, let's see, B, if I won the lottery, I would help my parents. See, that's very cool. Yeah, I would definitely help people, like, in my life that actually mean something to me. I would definitely do that. I mean, I wouldn't give them all the money, but I'd help them out a little bit, right? But anyone before that point that all of a sudden starts knocking on my door trying to be my best friend, or, like, any of my family members that start being all friendly with me, now that I have more money if I won the lottery, which I'll probably never win. Yeah, I would be like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Because people do that all the time when somebody wins the lottery. They'll just come up to you and they'll start giving you all these schemes, these ideas they have to make money. And most of the time it's a scheme. It's a Ponzi scam. Scam being the key word here. And they hit a wall. Yay. Oh, you got the invite. Okay. Well, we'll get you in the next race, Cyber. We'll get you in the next race. Tankagen Jr., I picked... fuck, I keep reading chat at the most inappropriate and inconvenient times in my life. Alright, I picked the Tornado Classic because I only have, at the moment, like 3 classics that Janine owns. I sold the others. I used to actually have a Turismo Classic, but I sold it a while back, so I kind of regret selling it. I wish I still had it. But everyone else picked like a base model Turismo Classic, so I should have just done that. But fortunately, I still have a Hot Ring Saber. Back from my Hot Ring Circuit days. So, this may help me out a little bit, but it probably won't. Probably won't. Alright, transforming to the Comet SR. Alright, this is a little bit better. Sweet. No, damn it, I lost control. Frack. Alright, let's go. You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning twice, eaten by a shark. Yep. Oliver, you are correct. You're absolutely correct. But it does happen, though. People do win. As the old saying goes, you won't win if you don't play. And the way I play is I only give like $2. Like, some people go stupid. They'll like buy like 10 tickets or 100 tickets. And their chances are like a fraction better than my chances. And that's what I find ridiculous, is that the amount of money people will throw towards the lottery. And I'm just like, just buy one ticket. If you're meant to win, you'll win. If you're not meant to win, you won't win. That's how I feel about it. And I think the only reason why I still do it is because my dad loved the lottery. He loved playing the lottery. He always thought he would win. He never won, though. Rip. But, he always used, like, special numbers. But I just use quick pick. I believe in, like, fate. So, if I'm going to win, it's going to be because I happen to have the lucky ticket that had the right numbers at the right time when I bought that ticket. But like I said, the chances of winning are very, very slim. It's more like I guess you could say, a personal experiment of mine. Out of, you know, I mean, I wouldn't do it if I was like shit broke, you know. But fortunately, I can spare at least $2. I can spare at least $2 for the ticket. And you never know. Like I said, you never know, because people win all the time. Like, and you hear different stories. Like, I heard a story like a person, I think in New Jersey, never bought a ticket before in their life, and for some reason they decided to buy a ticket, and they won. And then I've heard stories about people that have been buying tickets for years, and then eventually they actually won. And then there's people that will never win. It's a crazy world we live in. But anyways, that's the lottery for you. I mean, my advice is, when it comes to gambling, that's my limit when it comes to real life gambling, because I think it's a form of gambling. But yeah, there's some people that make the same mistake, and they go to a casino and they dump a lot of money into slot machines thinking they're going to make it big. And I mean, it's a scam. For the most part, it is a scam, because your chances of winning are very slim, and you may win a little bit, but then you end up losing it all and then some. Yes, you do. See, a majority of the lottery winners get worse. You're right. The majority get worse off because they don't take the proper precautions. Because there's certain steps you have to take, and this is the advice they give you every single time. People don't listen. For one thing, you want to make sure you have a good accountant, and you want to make sure you have everything in order, like a lawyer, an accountant. You want to have all that legal stuff taken care of, because the government's going to want their cut. And at the same time, you want to put it away, and you want to be able to have enough that's going to allow you to live a comfortable life. And that's the other thing. People just go stupid. They start buying these things that they don't need. They buy a Lamborghini, or they buy a McLaren, or they buy a mansion. I mean, I get it. You know, you want to buy somewhere nicer to live, but do you really need a mansion? Do you really need a Lamborghini? And the answer is no. But I mean, if you have tons of money and it all works out for you financially, and your accountant's like, okay, well, we have your money put away here. It's drawing this much income a year for you, and that's what you live on, and the rest of it's a principal. Then if you have enough money to afford a nice house or a Lamborghini, then okay, good for you. But a lot of people don't think about the fact that you're going to have to pay taxes. You have to pay insurance. Not to mention the upkeep for Lamborghinis, because those kind of cars aren't cheap whenever there's a problem with them. And there's definitely more affordable, nice cars out there. Like, you don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to have a decent car. I mean, there's a lot of like 30, 40, 50,000 cars that are pretty good quality. It's just a lot of people like to show off. And like most car enthusiasts, most people that are into cars, you know, you fantasize about it, right? You think about, you know, one day I'd like to have a Lamborghini, or a Ferrari, or a Bugatti, or whatever other car brand you happen to fancy. It's something a lot of us dream about. But at the same time, I mean, it's a fantasy. It's not reality. It's probably never going to happen. Unless it's a video game, right? It's one thing I like about video games. You can kind of live out a fantasy of sorts in video games. And it's a nice escape from the reality of the real world. It's fun to, you know, play around with other friends. And sometimes it's a great steam valve. Mental punching bag, if you will, for when you're having a bad day or a bad week. Alright. I think I'm going to get a DNF here, guys. Yep. I was so close, guys. I was so close. I would buy Cyber. I would buy a moon pie. Right. But the problem is a lot of people... Let's see. Kamal. What's up, Kamal? See, I saw the thumbnail. Can you change... the thumbnail features of Volato, because I thought that was a cool thumb I took earlier when I was making thumbnails for today and Monday. And it's also because the Volato is featured in one of the races. Or it's at least one of the races. Trippy Mark with a £2 winning lottery ticket. Thanks, Trippy Mark, for the £2. I appreciate the £2. And fortunately, that's like more than the British pound is worth more than the American dollar. So that's like more than $2 right there. But you also have to factor in like YouTube gets 30% of that. So maybe I might get $2. But either way, Trippy Mark, thank you so much for the £2. I really do appreciate that. And Brian, hey Brian, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. All right. So this is the one that the Volato is featured in. So hopefully we'll get Cyber in this time. I know Cyber's been having some issues trying to get in, but hopefully we'll get Cyber to race with us today. Let's see. Oliver, that's because regular people don't understand how rich people handle their money. Yeah, you're right. But if you go find a good accountant, a good accountant will explain all that financial stuff to you. And that's one of the things you have to do if you end up like getting an inheritance or winning a lottery with a large, ridiculous amount of money is the first thing you want to do. I see Lorenzo left. I don't know. Okay. Later, Lorenzo. Thanks for playing with us today. But yeah, that's one of the things you got to do. You got to go talk to an accountant because they'll give you, especially, make sure you go and make sure that it's actually a good accountant that has, good reviews, not one of these, questionable accountants that actually knows what they're talking about when it comes to taxes and finances and all that nonsense. So you always got to be mindful about that. See, Cyber, hello.
Hey.
What are you up to today?
Oh, just racing here.
Cool. I got to get my...
Let's see.
All right. Bringing in the body. Let's see, GB should get double money on import-export. I don't know, Kamal. I guess we're going to find out what we're getting in the next event week, Tuesday. So that's happening. Whatever's happening Tuesday event-wise, we will find out together sometime Tuesday. Is the is the Dinka Jester Classic coming out Tuesday? We don't know.
Well, there is the server maintenance.
Yep, the server maintenance. By the way, we found out who mentioned that first in Discord. It was Beast Mode, by the way. So thank you, Beast Mode, for letting us know about that. Kane also notified us, but it was Beast Mode first. So yeah, there will be a service maintenance to the servers. That's coming up. Midnight Eastern Time Tuesday. So that's gonna run. That's going to be like 6 a.m. in the UK, Tuesday morning, midnight in the US, Eastern Time, and that's going to go on for like 4 hours. So it should be over by 4 a.m. Eastern Time and 10 a.m. UK time in the UK. So I'm sure there's going to be people playing Grand Theft Auto Online, around that time. That's going to be like, what's wrong with the servers? What's happening with the servers? Why are the servers down? And hopefully they'll find my video, so...
Yeah, it'll be by the time the update week will
exactly
roll in.
That's gonna be crazy though if I wake up and that video has like several thousand views by the time I wake up Tuesday morning, and they're all like, oh, thank God, it was just a server maintenance thing. So.
Well, I guess Rockstar figured out a lot of people are just gonna start figuring out the tactic of the jetpack.
What's that about?
Holding both bumpers and then using the left stick to strafe around.
Really?
Yeah, it just said it when we got out the jetpack.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. I learn something new every day. Very interesting. Tippy Tabby, like I always say, like, none of you are ever, and I keep saying it because I want to make it perfectly clear to you guys. No one is ever obligated to give me any money. $1, €1, a quid, a pound, a dime, a penny. Those of you that do, obviously you go above and beyond, and it's very much appreciated, especially for those of you that actually can afford it. If you can't afford it, then don't, because food, paying your bills, that's more important in my opinion, a lot more important.
And if you ever want to buy a flying Dorito, then yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I would advise. I think the flying Dorito was. Oh, hold on. Let me fly above you. There you go. I think the flying Dorito was like on sale yesterday, but it was still not worth getting.
It was. Yeah, I just laughed.
A Tank Engine Jr., I'll donate a penny. Thanks.
Like,
But that's like,
Volleyball would have been better if it was like immune to lock on
yeah.
and drop 10 bombs instead of 5 like in the mission.
And if it was actually faster, like a hypersonic bomber is supposed to be, but whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, hypersonic bombers are supposed to be fast. That thing is not fast.
Oh yeah.
I love everybody. I love my chat though. They're always so. You guys are a bunch of smart asses, just like me. Everyone's talking about giving me a penny now. I'm gonna give you a cent if I ever see you. Thanks. What's really messed up is, you know, it actually costs more to make a penny than a penny's worth. That's what I find hilarious. It's like the U.S. Mint spends more money on a penny to make one. And that's left a lot of people to be like, maybe we should do away with pennies. Or at least, you know, I think we may have enough pennies in circulation to where maybe we could cut back on the production, you know? Because I got like a ton of pennies. I don't even use them, you know? I mean, I'd probably take the pennies to one of those...
Oh.
Oops. I could probably take the pennies to one of those coin machines, and I could probably get a few bucks. Man, your background's getting crazy, Cyber.
Yeah.
A little out of control there. Hey, Trippy Mark, don't hit me.
Alright, hang on a second.
Shut up, fire alarm!
Okay.
Yes. My brothers are home.
Okay. Yeah. It's like retro. He always has his kids in the background.
She's not here yet.
Yes. Alright. Come on.
Whose car was that?
It's my, this guy, he's, streaming.
Yes.
So the guy,
Hello.
so whose car is that out in the front?
It's not my car. It must be somebody else's car.
Yeah.
I don't even have a car. I have a truck. I used to have a car.
Oh, you're in place.
I used to have a car, but I don't have a car anymore.
Where's Kelty?
She's not here yet.
Where'd she go?
She's out with Kayla.
Yeah, exactly. She's out with Kayla right now.
Yeah, no, what my brother's talking about is my sister's best friend. She came down for like maybe a day or two.
Oh, okay, cool.
And the phone system doesn't call her by their, like, doesn't pronounce it properly. It says Kelchi.
Kelchi. Oh, so that's her name, Kelchi. Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
Daddy, Kelty's not here.
The Adventures of Kelchi.
Yeah, his car's not here.
Oh, Kelty's not here.
Yeah, technology.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of technology, considering playing Detroit Becoming Human.
Probably not. It didn't really appeal to me. I mean, I hear it's a very good game, but yeah, just.
Yeah, from the looks of it, it's interesting.
Yeah, it looks interesting, and a lot of people.
Kelty's not here, Dad.
She's here.
All right.
Awesome. Exciting times we live in.
Yes.
Hey, you guys excited? Kelchi's here. We don't know where here is, but she's here. Yeah. Live streams, right, guys? Live streams. Yeah, Tengen Jr. Kids. Simple people. So innocent, not knowing about real life problems. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, Cyber's brother didn't realize that. Poor little Cyber. Little Cyber. So. Kids. I don't know if I ever want one for myself. I don't think the world needs another GeauxBurns, though. A GeauxBurns Jr.? I don't know about that. First, I got to find somebody to have a little GeauxBurns with, right? I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, well. It's probably for the best, right, guys? Let's see. Kids understand a lot more than we think. Yeah, kids are pretty smart. They are. I will say this. A lot of kids are a lot more optimistic about things. And then when you get older, that optimism is slowly eroded away, right? In the sands of time. I used to be so happy, such a happy young lad. So smiley face and optimistic about the whole world. Then I grew up. And then I realized how it was all a bunch of crap. Anyways. Yeah. Unfortunately, Riley, there is no Miss Burns right now in my life. Orozium! What's up, Orozium? One of our awesome sponsors. Hope you're doing well today. Which particular transform race is this? I think it's, what is it? What's it called? Size matters. And size does matter. Unless it's Yoda. According to Yoda, size matters not. But that's Yoda for you. He also tells you that there is no try, so you can take that which way you want. Whoa, I just barely missed those antennas. That was a little too close, in the words of Lando. Man, I'm throwing out the Star Wars references. Oh, that's one thing that ticked me off about the EA conference. I forgot to mention this. So, they're getting some Clone Wars updates to Battlefront 2, which I think is good. I think that's a good thing, that they're still supporting Battlefront 2 despite the issues it had. But the hostess, she stepped beside the developer of the next Star Wars game that they're working on, and they had this little, I don't know if it was an actual interview or was just impromptu, and then maybe EA just told her just tease this game. I think it's Respawn. Yeah. Lark. Hey, Lark. Oh shit! I was looking at chat. Lark, that's all your fault. Hashtag blame Lark. How's your day going, Lark? So anyways, so the hostess of the EA Play conference, she sits beside the developer Respawn, and they start talking about the Star Wars game that they're working on. And I don't know if she was just nervous or she has no knowledge whatsoever about Star Wars, but he started talking about the Star Wars game. I think it's called Jedi Fallen Order. It's going to be called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, I believe. And she asked, when does this take place? And he said it takes place after, I think, the Fall of the Jedi. And she's like, okay, so, like, which episodes is that? And we're all just sitting there, like, because I was on the live stream, Carrick's live stream earlier. And, like, he was there, I was there, some others were there. And we just rolled our eyes. As a Star Wars fan, we all know it takes place between episodes. That would technically make it between episodes 3 and 4, right? Because Revenge of the Sith is when the Fall of the Jedi occur. And she also asked this other question. You know, after he mentions the name of the game, where you're going to play as a Jedi, one of the surviving Jedi of Order 66, hiding from the Empire. And she's like, so do you get to use a lightsaber? And I was like, oh my freaking God, are you fucking kidding me? And of course, me being the typical smartass that I am, I asked, gee, I wonder if we're going to be able to use force powers. See, Lark, I'm doing all right. About to head to work. Hello, Riley. Okay, cool. Well, I hope you have hope work goes well for you. What time are you getting off work? Are we doing some more of that DBD action? Yeah. See, Orozium, of course you would, although some Jedi abandoned their lightsabers. But those are the Jedis that went into hiding, though. The Jedis, most Jedis wouldn't abandon their lightsabers or their force powers, especially if you kind of need them to protect your ass. I mean, you would probably conceal it like Obi-Wan does. But anyways. Yep. I'm a smart ass, I know. And you love me for it. But yeah, I was just sitting there going like, oh my God. I don't know if she was just nervous asking these questions and that's just what popped into her mind, or else she just really doesn't understand. Why would a video game have you be a Jedi and not let you have a lightsaber or force powers? Doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. All right, so you're getting off at 10:30 tonight? Okay, so maybe we'll do some DBD later. Awesome. Sounds good. See, Tank Jr. Jr., this one time I was in first and my new kitten came in and distracted me. Ended up in fourth. Yeah, cats are evil. They'll do that. Cats are capable of anything. But at the same time, I do love cats. Or Kanan. Yeah, Kanan, yeah. I am surprised, though, how many Jedi actually survived the Purge. Because every time we see new Jedi pop up post episode 3. And bear in mind this, because Disney took over Star Wars, everything that comes out now regarding Star Wars, good and bad, Solo, for example, is canon, including the video games. So this new video game that's coming out next year, which they had nothing about, by the way. They had no screenshots. They didn't have a teaser trailer, nothing. They just talked about it vaguely for like a couple minutes, and then they moved on to something else entirely. But even this video game that's coming out in 2019, hopefully, Jedi Fallen Order, I think that's what it's called, will be canon. So that means whatever Jedi you play as will be a canon character going forward. Probably a new character, but they'll be canon. Do you like my cat, Oliver? I haven't seen your cat. I don't know what your cat looks like because I've yet to see your cat. I hope you like your cat. I kind of like my cats. I have 2 of them. Some days I feel like I have too many. Well, that's just the way it goes on some days. You gotta take the good days with the bad. You know, even on a cat's bad day, a cat's still better than a lot of people. So that's kind of the way I look at it. Come on. Hopefully I'll do a better job in the pyro than I did in that stinking dodo.
Oh yeah, it's easier to fly the pyro than the dodo.
It's definitely, especially when you're doing a race. Ah, shit. I screwed up. Screwed up something fierce. Yes, I did. Kane has 3 cats. Kane, that's a lot of cats. But, you know, I consider 2 cats to be a lot of cats. For a while, I only had 1 cat. But then, eventually, I got a 2nd cat. And, at the moment, that's my number is 2 cats. 2 cats, 1 dog. That's just the way it goes. Let's see. I like Solo. It was actually entertaining. I mean, I hear people say that it was entertaining, but at the same time, it does make you wonder, was it really a purpose, a rhyme, a reason? Was it really necessary? The answer is no, it wasn't necessary. In my opinion, it wasn't anyways. I mean, I'm glad people that went to go watch it enjoyed it.
Oh, rip.
Spinning out of control. That went really good for me. Good job, me, as always. I never cease to disappoint when it comes to racing. But, like, the actor, I was not even remotely interested because I felt like they miscast the actor. And everyone else says the same thing, that he doesn't look like Solo. Like, he obviously doesn't look like Harrison Ford. And despite getting some coaching, like whatever resemblance he has to Solo, it's not enough to convince me, you know. It's not enough. I think they are like, that is the rumor that they're actually working on an Obi-Wan movie. And I
Yes.
sincerely hope that because of Solo's bombing that we still get Obi-Wan. Because I think that Obi-Wan would be cool. I don't mind these side Star Wars stories, but I do think that there are some that are going to work better than others. And I see your point, orozium, that if you think about it, we really didn't need a Rogue One, but I don't know. I mean, I liked Rogue One because it told a different story, you know. It told it from the story of rebels, you know, going into a war zone, fighting the Empire in a hopeless, like, mission. And of course, you know, we did get a really cool Vader scene. So, hey, the Vader scene alone was awesome. And I really would like to see more Vader scenes like that, to actually show you how scary Darth Vader really is. Because that's something you kind of get a taste of in the original trilogy, but to actually see Darth Vader just go all, like, horror villain on you, where he's unstoppable, you can't, no matter how hard you try, you may have like 30 soldiers, you know, they just don't stand a chance, they just get freaking wrecked. So, I would like something like that. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that this Star Wars game might even feature something like that, where like Vader's like the main antagonist and he's chasing you, or probably the Inquisitors, because the Inquisitors are a thing now thanks to Star Wars Rebels. And like, you're kind of like trying to play this cat and mouse game against Vader, because if you try to fight him, he'll destroy you. It's not like being Starkiller in Force Unleashed, where like you just have this OP Jedi. I hope that that's not going to be the case with Jedi Fallen Kingdom. It better not be, because I don't expect that to be at all. But it would still be cool to be a powerful Jedi, but nowhere near as powerful as, say, Anakin, aka Vader, or even Yoda. Maybe similar strength to Obi-Wan, because Obi-Wan wasn't really a powerful Jedi, but he was a wise Jedi. He was smart, and he was very good with a lightsaber. But yeah, something like that. Just, you know, like an average Jedi on the run, and maybe you'll be able to be your own Jedi. You know, or I don't know how it's going to work, but still, I would very much like more of that to actually give us an idea of just how deadly Vader is. Because, I mean, a lot of us imagine it, right? But still. But for the most part, with the exception of a few issues, I liked Rogue One. And I don't have a problem with a movie like that, because it actually does something a little different. But with Solo, I felt like it was doomed from the beginning, because it was taking beloved characters that we already knew about, but making younger versions of, like Han Solo, Lando. Even though Donald Glover is a fantastic actor and overall performer, you know, I mean, a lot of people made the argument that they would have rather saw just a Lando movie. And hey, you know, I wouldn't mind that either. But I mean, I know the actor probably did his best, but it obviously was a miscast issue for whatever rhyme or reason. So I hate to try and put it all on the actor, because in the end, you know, they do go through casting. They have a casting director, along with the director, the producers, Kathleen Kennedy, you know, the head of Lucasfilms right now. And she's the one, in the end, they all make this call. Sorry, I'm sorry, Foxy. I never meant to hurt you. Rebels was okay, but Clone Wars was way better. Clone Wars was, in my opinion, way better than Rebels. But Rebels wasn't bad. It definitely had some good episodes. It had some good moments. It had some good revelation. But at the same time, I'm fucking up. Alright. So I think I'll let Foxy catch up with me right there. I had to right that wrong in my life. That wrong had to be righted. But Kane, I agree. I think that hopefully, if they are working on an Obi-Wan film, I think it makes sense to set it in between 3 and 4. I think that's what the rumor mill is. It's going to be set on Tatooine, following Obi-Wan, and it better be Ewan McGregor. It better be Ewan fucking McGregor. They better be that smart to know that we want Ewan McGregor, and I think even Ewan McGregor wants to come back. I think he's expressed that several times. So a really good Obi-Wan story on Tatooine in between 3 and 4. I definitely would go watch that. And for the life of me, I don't know why they picked Solo over Obi-Wan. But anyways, that's just the way it goes, guys. I'm trying to read chat. What do you guys say? Well, I have a chance to read chat before I go into the tube of death. I do like I said, I like the colors of the tube here. For some reason, I like these colors. I do. I really do. Thank you, Rockstar. You were thinking of me when you made this race. Probably not. No. Okay. Fuck. I hit my pyro. Sorry, Riley. I didn't mean to hurt my pyro. Let's see. See, I'm trying to interact at the same time play. I see Eldavo. What is happening, Eldavo? How you doing today? Canadine's here as well. Hello, Canadine. Hope you all are having a great weekend. Up we go, racing. Alright, so anyways, I'll promise I'll read the chats in a second. I'm like browsing through them. I'm trying to read them, but at the same time, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But what do you guys think of the Halloween trailer? Let's talk about Halloween. Let's move on from Star Wars, for those of you that actually care. Let's talk about Halloween. For those of you that may have watched the Halloween trailer, let me know in chat your thoughts. How you feeling about the new Halloween movie? It's coming out in October. I'll probably go watch it because I'm a Halloween fan. Tomorrow is a rant. Yes, tomorrow is a rant. We have a rant. I have it written up. I need to record it. It's just been such a busy day. Such a busy day. So, yeah, the trailer came out yesterday for the new Halloween movie. And it looks like it's potentially going to be good. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I think she's a fantastic actress. Of course, that's how she got her start, was in the original Halloween movie. But I do have some, as a Halloween fan, I do have some issues with the direction they're taking. There's some things I understand, but then wow, I missed the checkpoint. Georgie, what's up, Georgie? Of course I missed the checkpoint. Why wouldn't I miss the checkpoint? I decided not to even bother. I just went into the green. No, God, what? Rockstar, you got to put that freaking like marker back a little bit. Jeez, got to put it back a little. It's a little too close to the tubes, man. A little close to the tubage. All right, fortunately, this one's almost over. This race, at least. All right, so my thoughts regarding Halloween. I actually tweeted it out yesterday. Well, as much as I could regarding, you know, the limits of tweets, right? Yes, Georgie, you have nothing on your profile. Georgie, I'm gonna be very nice about this, but in all honesty, no one cares. No one cares. But anyways, yeah, Trippy Mark, you could be doing better, but at least you're not doing as bad as me, which is normal for me. Trippy just gave up. Is Cyber, are you even trying? Let's see if Cyber's even trying. Alright, let's see. Trippy just... Alright, so Cyber's trying, but he's not doing so well either. I got second place, guys. I got second place. I got the silver. Very nice, very nice. I didn't get a DNF.
Yeah, because of AFK.
Nah, I got it because I'm awesome. That's why. Oh, Trippy Mark made a sandwich. Okay, you made a sandwich. What's on the sandwich? What deliciousness do you have on the sandwich? Okay, so finally my thoughts. Let's see. Kane is going to stream later in case you guys are wondering. Hopefully after my stream's over, Kane. That would be rude to stream at the same time unless we're streaming together. Don't be rude. Or crude. But anyways. Okay, so finally. Which race have we not done yet? Twister? I don't think we've done Twister, have we? We've already done Tug Life. We'll do Tug Life if we have to again in a minute. Okay.
I like Twister too.
A butter sandwich? Trippy Mark, what? That's like a piece of bread and butter. That's not a sandwich. Ew. Okay,
you can't just put anything between two slices of bread and call it a sandwich.
Yeah, it has to have more than butter. You have to have at least a slice of cheese or a slice of meat or something, or peanut butter, or jelly, or jam. Jeez. Yes, Georgie, we know you're the president of the Kane fan club. We know. Okay, so anyways. Oh, yeah, I remember. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Tank Engine Jr. No DNF. Now we can't make fun of GB. Yeah, sometimes you have no choice but to give me a GG and acknowledge that every now and then I do okay. Every now and then I have a moment, especially when, some people go AFK from the race. But anyways, all right, so chat, you're welcome to chime in with your opinions regarding the Halloween trailer for those of you that care. My opinion is, as a Halloween fan, my issue is the fact that all the sequels are being retconned. They're being whitewashed. I guess they no longer matter. Well, they still matter if you enjoyed them. So that's the point. They still matter to you, but we've had so many different variations of the Halloween timeline, it's ridiculous. The original is like Halloween 1 and 2. 3 doesn't count because it was like its own separate thing. Season of the Witch. It's still a decent Halloween themed movie, but the idea originally by John Carpenter was like each movie was going to be like a different setting, a different theme revolved around Halloween. It was going to be kind of like an anthology, but Michael Myers was so popular that's why Halloween 4 went back to Michael Myers. So Halloween 4, in between 2 and 3, was the first time that Laurie was killed off, in between Halloween 2 and 3. But during that time, Laurie had a daughter named Jamie, and she was featured in Halloween 4, 5, and 6. So she was heavily featured in 4, 5, and 6. She became the target of Michael Myers. Like, instead of going after Laurie, like he was in the first 2 Halloween films, he decided to go after Jamie. Halloween 3 was really, really creepy. It was about cults and stuff and masks. It actually is really good, but people hate it because it's called Halloween. But it should be, in all seriousness, it should be called Season of the Witch. But anyways, so Halloween, like 4, 5, and 6 were about Jamie. Well, the first few minutes of Halloween 6 was about Jamie. Then it kind of goes into a different direction. But like Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, which is also known as The Curse of Michael Myers, featured also Dr. Sam Lewis, played by the late Donald Pleasance, who was the psychiatrist trying to stop Michael Myers from the very beginning. So he was featured in like the first of the Michael films, like I said, Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 4, 5, and Curse of Michael Myers. Originally, it was going to be called like Halloween 666 because of, you know, the number of the beast and all that, but then they changed it to just like Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers. But then during filming of Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers, or shortly after Michael Myers Donald Pleasance passed away. So obviously I died. Thank you, Trippy Mark, for murdering me. Filthy, stinking murderer. You and your butter sandwich. All right. So then what they did, that was around the 20-year mark.
I witnessed a murder.
You did. I need you to go report that to the authorities right now. But anyways, so around that, shortly after, I guess, Halloween, Curse of Michael Myers, I guess it was the 20th anniversary of Halloween. I think that was in 98. And at that time, I think Dimension became the property owners of Halloween. So it passed on from like Universal to Dimension. I don't even know if Dimension's around anymore, but they decided...
Wait, who's in that
Huh?
Foxy's in a bullet.
It's his life choice. Why are you judging? Don't judge people. I'm in a T20 for crying out loud. It's all
Oh,
good.
the T20 is good. Bullet is one of the worst supercars.
It used to be okay. That's all Foxy could afford. Wow.
Yeah.
Throwing shade at somebody that can only afford a bullet.
No, as I'm just not used to it. Oh, hey, thanks for the push.
You're welcome. There you go. You get another
Thank you.
push. I'm not trying to help you. I'm trying to knock you out of my way. All right. So, anyways, so the 20th anniversary was 98, I believe, and so they made a 20th anniversary Halloween film, which actually that was like, so Halloween after Curse of Michael Myers ended that version of the timeline. Then they started a new timeline, which actually brought Laurie back from the dead. So they brought her back from the dead. She faked her death. She moved out to California. She became like a principal at a private school or some shit. And they completely, I think, ignore Jamie's existence. They ignore Jamie's existence, but they introduce a son. So Laurie has a son after faking her death, and she and her son move out to California, and Michael finds her. He heads out to California. That's Halloween H2O. That's what it was called, Halloween H2O. It was a pretty decent movie, but I didn't like the fact that H2O did away with Jamie for the most part. I think there was like a cutscene that mentioned something about Jamie, but still, the fact that she was never once mentioned by Laurie, the fact that you had this daughter and you didn't even acknowledge her existence or her fate, yeah, that's bullshit. And then they ended that timeline with one more movie, Halloween Resurrection, which once again featured Laurie Strode at the very beginning. And many consider Halloween Resurrection to be the worst of the Halloween films. So that was the end of the second Halloween timeline. The third Halloween timeline is Rob Zombie's Halloween films, the remake to the original Halloween, which was not bad. Rob Zombie's first Halloween movie was not bad. Not bad at all. The second Halloween film by Rob Zombie was terrible. Oh, by the way, the same actress that played Jamie in Halloween 4 and 5, Danielle Harris, actually played a character, Laurie's friend Annie. I think it's Annie. She played Annie in those two Rob Zombie Halloween films. So the first Halloween film by Rob Zombie was all right. Not bad for a remake. Very brutal. The second one's weird. It just wasn't good at all, which is why we never got a third Rob Zombie Halloween film. Of course, I don't think Rob Zombie really wanted a third one anyways. And then we fast forward to today with this new Halloween film, which is just called Halloween. I don't know why it's just called Halloween, but with this one, they decided, and I think John Carpenter, who was the brains behind the original Halloween, he's also the composer of the Halloween theme, by the way. He is the one, and I think it's being done by Blumhouse. they decided that they were just going to completely do away with the other sequels. So Halloween 3 obviously doesn't happen. Halloween 4, 5, Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween H2O doesn't happen. Halloween Resurrection doesn't happen. And, you know, the Halloween Rob Zombie films, you know, so some Halloween fans don't exist at all in their opinion. So now with the Halloween 2018 film, the issues I have now that we've gotten here, now that we've explained the Halloween timeline, is this. First off, I really wish at the very least they would have kept Halloween 2, because Halloween 2 happens the same night. Basically, you can watch the first 2 Halloween films back to back, which is something I always enjoyed. Is the fact that it's just a continuation. It picks up exactly where the first Halloween film leaves off, and I liked it. You know, I liked the first Halloween film, but Halloween 2 was all right. It was not. It was a very good sequel, in my opinion. So they completely do away with that. So, like, that doesn't make sense, especially with how the first Halloween film ends. But I guess they retconned the ending to the first Halloween film. So, the events of Halloween 2 forward never happened. The other issue is I have, and this is going to be a small spoiler, but I always felt like this explained... Ed, what's up, Ed? How's it going? This always explained why Michael was so obsessed with Laurie, in my opinion. Now, John Carpenter says that when he was coming up with a script for Halloween 2, he just came up with this, because it was never mentioned in the original Halloween film, but it was in Halloween 2. The revelation that Laurie Strode was, in fact, Michael's youngest sister. Now, Michael did have an older sister, which was his very first victim when he was a kid. That's when he went psychotic and evil, and then he killed his oldest sister on Halloween. That's how the original Halloween movie starts. That's how the Rob Zombie Halloween movie remake starts as well. So I felt like there was a connection there. Some sense of finality as to why Michael became so obsessed with Laurie. Because it turns out she was his sister. The revelation occurs in Halloween 2. And that continues on throughout the rest of the Halloween movies. And, you know, Jamie being Laurie's daughter, you know, Michael's niece, is the reason why Michael kept coming back to try and, I guess, kill her off. And so that also explains why Michael went after Laurie, who was brought back from the dead, for Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection. So it's very confusing. Very confusing. And I think that's the other issue I have. And the fact that Michael is going to be, like, in his 60s now. And the reality that Michael and Laurie, according to the trailer, according to what I've read in interviews, Michael is no longer Laurie's brother. So that's what's been undone. Allegedly. Now, maybe in the film it turns out that is true, that maybe they're just pulling a fast one on us. Because I feel like taking away her being related to Michael, I feel like it undoes something that is canon in Halloween lore. Is explain why Michael wears a mask, because that's how, like, when he's a kid, his first kill, which was his oldest sister, happened on Halloween, and he was wearing a clown outfit, so he was wearing a mask during the first kill. And yeah, so that's what happened. So the mask is, I guess, is symbolic, right? Like, I guess in a weird way, it gives him his power. I missed that checkpoint. Damn it, I missed the checkpoint. And because fashion, right? Because who doesn't want...
And you almost hit me.
That's your fault. I will not be held responsible for merely hitting somebody. No. But, yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to wear, like, a white William Shatner mask, right, that's been painted? Of course. I mean, we all would love to wear a William Shatner mask, because that's what the original mask was. They took a William Shatner mask and they painted it white. But it worked, though. It fucking worked. I always meant to find out, like, what did William Shatner think about that? I'm sure he has an opinion about his face being technically the face of the Shape, a.k.a. Michael Myers. Riley, we prefer your face as well. We definitely prefer your face. And Kane, wait till my stream's over, damn it. You impatient bastard. So, is there anything else I have an issue with? I hope that the movie's good. I hope the movie's really good. Because, like I said, I'm a huge Halloween fan. It is interesting that Michael's going to be 60-something years old. And he's been in a prison or a mental institution for the past 40 years. Yeah, they do have the original actor that's come back to play. Excuse me, that was rude. To come back and play Michael Myers. And, of course, they have Laurie coming back, a.k.a. Jamie Lee Curtis, who I do love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's awesome. I think we haven't done Canal Crosser yet. So, yeah, he's like, two people are playing Michael in this one. The original actor that portrayed Michael, and there's also a stunt guy that's playing Michael as well. Now, the one thing I did like about the Rob Zombie Halloween films is he went with a taller actor to play Michael. I think it was a wrestler, and that definitely made Michael look a lot more intimidating. And I do like the look of the mask. Like the older look of this Michael Myers mask looks really good. Now, if you go back and watch some of the Halloween films, the mask does end up looking not as good in some of the films, better in the other films. It's not the same as a hockey mask, right? Not the same consistency. You wish it would be, but yeah. But I did like the Rob Zombie Halloween mask, too, from the first Halloween film. It looked good as well. It had a similar wear and tear to it that this Halloween mask does have. Yeah, orozium, I'm also disappointed as well. 4 and 5 had it wrong. Yeah, the Michael Myers mask in Halloween 4 and 5, if you go back and you critique it, I mean, I still enjoyed Halloween 4 and 5, but going back and critiquing it, yeah, the mask isn't as good. It's definitely not as good as the original mask. And it's nowhere near as good as like I said, the Rob Zombie mask from the first Halloween film. And, you know, this new mask. Tankizen Jr. Come on, GB, get a DNF. I already got a DNF today. I already got a DNF. Why you guys want me to get more DNFs? What's wrong with you guys? Rosie, MC, when I was younger, I used to think that Halloween 4, 5, and 6 were still canon. And I still consider them canon. Okay, I still consider all of it canon. I just think that there's different... Now there's, like, different Halloween timelines. And I hate retconning shit. I really do hate retconning stuff. If there's one thing I hate about any series I'm into, or TV show, or movie, or franchise, it's when something is retconned. At the very least, like I said, I feel like they should have kept Halloween 2 intact. Because they could have simply called this Halloween 3, like number 3, instead of Roman numeral 3, which is the other Halloween 3, you know, Season of the Witch. And then that way, you could have had a definitive Halloween trilogy, right? Yeah. Well, the time jump... I guess the time jump is necessary because of the fact that it takes place 40 years later. 40 years after the events of the original Halloween film. So that I don't have a problem with. And obviously the inclusion of Halloween 2, I would have preferred them having that version as well. Because like I said, a lot of people like trilogies. They like things in threes. So you have those two Halloween films. They take place back to back. And then the 40-year jump to this Halloween film. And if Jamie still existed in this timeline, or a different version of Jamie, maybe a Jamie that ended up having a better life, I would be okay with. Apparently Laurie does have a daughter and a granddaughter, but her daughter is not Jamie. Her daughter is a new daughter. She has a different daughter. And they also did away with the son, too. Like Laurie's son that was introduced in H2O no longer exists, apparently. I mean, I don't really care as much about him because I wasn't as invested in him as I was with Jamie from like Halloween 4, 5, and 6. I don't know. I'm trying not to spoil Halloween for you guys. I'm trying not to, but I do realize I'm throwing out a little bit of spoilers for you. But if you are a horror fan, you do owe it to yourself to go back and watch the original Halloween film. Don't watch the extended cut because the extended cut adds a lot of stuff to it. And the reason why it was added was because they were filming Halloween 2. And I think NBC Universal at the time wanted to extend the length of the first Halloween film for air on TV because they felt like it was too short. And so I guess they gave Carpenter some money and they said, okay, go film some extra scenes. I guess, some background stuff, and it's not really necessary. I mean, there's like a scene with Loomis with Michael in his cell prior to Michael escaping. And there's also a scene where Loomis is talking to, I guess, other doctors at Smith's Grove, which is the sanitarium that Michael's being held at. So they did add a few scenes in the extended edition of Halloween. They're interesting, but I feel like they kind of take away from the original movie. That's just my opinion on the subject. What the fuck? Damn it! Shit. Yeah. But I mean, I know Halloween's not the most popular slasher film. I know that. I mean, people love Friday the 13th more, or Nightmare on Elm Street more, or Child's Play, aka Chucky more. I know. But Halloween will always have a special place in my heart. It will. It definitely will. Tank Engine Jr., you might be getting your DNF in this race. It might be happening. Don't hold your breath, but it could happen. The dream could.
Well, you can always blame it on me.
Why?
Because that was that Blazer Aqua that you hit.
It was you!
Yes.
How dare you? Just kidding, Yeah, Riley. Yeah, I loved Robert Englund as the original Freddy. I like Jackie Earle Haley. He's a great actor. I loved him as Rorschach in The Watchmen. He was a good Rorschach. But I just never... I mean, I like some ideas that they brought up in the Nightmare remake. But there's some things I didn't like about the Nightmare remake either, so... And even though it was successful, despite the fact it was financially successful, they never made a sequel to it. Kane, I prefer Treehouse of Horror. Yeah, Kane, that may be better for you. You may just want to stick to that. We wouldn't want you to get too scared now, would we? See, orozium, I saw a fan-made Freddy trailer. Yeah, I saw that one too. It was really good. I saw that. I think that, yeah, a friend, actually, it was so good. One of my friends sent it to me, and he thought it was actually a trailer for it. Because he was complaining. He's like, they're actually going to remake Freddy again, and then he's like, but at the same time, I kind of like the trailer. I'm like, yeah, that's a fan-made trailer. He's like, oh, okay. But I mean, it was good. I liked it. But there was also a YouTube series that has been made over the past few years that I was watching a while back. That was kind of a prequel to Nightmare on Elm Street, and that was really good. I don't know if they're still making episodes to it, but it was like, it was fan made. A lot of it was like because of, you know, I guess people that really like the Halloween. I mean the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. That's the reason why they got behind it, and they got a pretty decent actor to play Freddy, and this is before Freddy gets killed and burned alive. It's when he's still alive, you know, when he's known as the Springfield Slasher. No, Springwood Slasher, not Springfield. I get the two confused. One is in Simpsons, one is in Freddyland. My opinions on Freddy versus Jason. I was in radio when that was being promoted, and because I was in radio, I got a lot of marketing stuff from New Line Cinema, and I still have some of it. I have a gray short sleeve shirt that has a Freddy vs. Jason logo on it. It's seen better days because I used to wear that shirt all the time. I have a red and green long sleeve sweater, and I still wear that whenever I'm doing like dressing up like Freddy for Halloween. And you probably have seen that in some photos I've posted over the years. It's that same shirt. It has a Freddy vs. Jason logo on it, and I also have a really sweet Freddy vs. Jason poster, and I have that framed. Now, I like Freddy vs. Jason. I think that they probably couldn't have done any better than what they did with Freddy vs. Jason. And
no, there goes my win.
Oh, womp womp, you didn't win. Darn. Oh, stupid tree. Stupid frickin' tree.
If Slipstream wasn't on, then I would have won.
Well, coulda, woulda, shoulda. You know. That's,
Well, I would have had a better chance of winning.
Well, you know, it just wasn't meant to be for you. I haven't DNF'd
Oh,
yet.
looks like Trippy's just done.
Trippy, what are you doing? Why are you freaking... I get on to Canadine about that, and I know you're a sponsor, but I'm going to get on your ass about it too. Either race or GTFO. I mean, I know these are not the best races ever, but come on.
Like, he's just done.
Why are you playing this while your brothers are up at home? Why are you playing this while
Anyways. So, what were we saying? Okay, my opinion is about Freddy versus Jason. And let's see. Riley. What did Riley say? Rally, Freddy for the win. Yeah, I like Freddy. I mean, yeah, Freddy versus Jason wasn't a good movie. It was terrible. But let's be totally honest here, guys. Horror films are not exactly Oscar-winning material to begin with. Let's see, Trippy. I am racing around the world in 80 days. Oh, good for you, Trippy. Should have been DNF. Well, maybe in the next race, Tank Engine Jr. Maybe in the next race. There are definitely things I don't like about Freddy vs. Jason. Now, they were teasing Freddy vs. Jason since the end of Jason Goes to Hell. Because New Line bought for a while they had the rights for Jason. They bought it from, I think, Paramount. All right, which one have we not? Okay, we've done all these. Which one are we doing now? Which one are we going back to, guys? Which one do you think we should go? Fine, we'll do Tug Life again. I know you guys love Tug Life. It's your favorite race ever. All right, so New Line eventually they got the rights for a while for Jason, and then they did Jason Goes to Hell: The Final Friday, which is a terrible Jason film, probably one of the worst Jason films. But at the end, of course, they tease a future Freddy versus Jason film, and it went into development hell for a while before they actually made the Jason versus Freddy movie. We waited for like I think at least a decade from the end of like from Jason Goes to Hell to Freddy versus Jason. But so it was a while before we got Freddy versus Jason. And to be honest, it could have been I mean, it wasn't a great movie, but it could have been way worse than it was. We got Robert Englund back as Freddy. It was the last time he played Freddy so far. And they got a different actor to play Jason. It wasn't Kane Hodder. But they brought in a different actor to play Jason for whatever rhyme or reason. All right, later, Cyber. And the acting by the actors and actresses in Freddy vs. Jason, not very good. Especially Discount Jay. I mean, if you're going to go with Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, they should have just got Jason Mewes. It probably wouldn't have costed him anything to get Jason Mewes to do a cameo in the movie. It's not like Jason Mewes is a big-time actor. Tyler, what's up, Tyler? How you doing? I like Jason Mewes. I love Kevin Smith films. I love Jay and Silent Bob. So you didn't really need to have Discount Jay. You could have just had the real deal, right? You could have had real Jay, and Jason Mewes probably would have been more than happy to, did like a cameo role, right? But they didn't do that. And like I said, most of the actors and actresses weren't very good to begin with. See, orozium, well, I have to ask since we're on the topic of Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, you're right. Do I like the Jason game? We'll talk about it in a minute. I'm not done talking about Freddy versus Jason. I like the Freddy versus Jason stuff. Kane, shut up. Fucking Kane. Scariest horror villain of all time is Kevin Spacey, right? Whatever. But anyways, the stuff between Freddy versus Jason is really good. I love all that. That's really good. All the little actors in between, you want all the actors to get murdered. Unfortunately, some of them actually survive the encounter. But when it comes down to Trippy Mark, you fuck. What the hell? You deserve that, Trippy Mark. You deserve that shit. That's karma. But yeah, whenever it came down like Freddy versus Jason, then it got really good. Or even all the Freddy moments were really good. And even the Jason kills before it became Freddy versus Jason were decent. But once you got down to Freddy versus Jason, then the movie started getting better. So yeah, and I like the way the movie ended. I thought it ended really good. I don't want to spoil it, but overall, I mean, those were the strengths of Freddy versus Jason. And what's sad is they were actually planning a Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. And that would have been freaking awesome because I love Bruce Campbell. I love him as Ash, you know, from Evil Dead. And, of course, it's so sad that Starz canceled Ash versus Evil Dead. I hate that. But still, I mean, we did get 3 seasons worth of Ash versus Evil Dead. So there's that. Tyler, you just came here. You're new here. You're not going to become a mod. I'm not like that, okay? What kind of person do you think I am? I was born in the morning, not this morning, pal. I kind of have to develop a relation with people, a little bit of trust. So, yeah. Anyways. So, regarding the Friday the 13th game, let's just keep on topic since we're going all horror, right? Now, a lot of you know I do enjoy playing Dead by Daylight with some of my friends like Azralynn, Retro. They're both streamers, by the way. And they love playing Dead by Daylight. I also play with a few others, like my friend Lark. She plays with us. Oliver Queen, he's also a streamer. Christian, she plays. Shotgun Mark does play as well. And Hutch sometimes, too. So I really do enjoy playing Dead by Daylight. Now, regarding the Friday the 13th video game, I like the heart of the game. I feel like the developers, Gun Media, are obvious Friday the 13th fans. They really do love Friday the 13th. And you can tell that in the game. The music, the themes, the Easter eggs, the settings. But the game itself has serious issues, right? The game itself has serious issues. And despite how many times they try to patch it and bug it, more problems consist. More problems come up. And it's unfortunate. I don't know why it keeps happening, but it just keeps on keeping on, as they say. I mean, it's still, I guess you could say it's still playable, but even after a year, you think after the bugs and all the various patches, you think the game would be at least somewhat decent, but like Retro was trying to play it last night, because he also is a Friday the 13th fan, and he was experiencing some glitch issues with kill animations. And like the counselors were like glitching in and out, like during the executions. And that used to not happen. But with every patch that they try to fix some problems, it introduces new problems to the game. And there's just so many problems that are still ongoing with that game. And I realize that there's a fan base behind it. And I played it for a while, and I still have it on Steam. I even bought it originally on PS4. But with all the problems it has, it just makes the game really unplayable. And it's even worse whenever less and less of your friends are playing. And to be honest, I'd rather play Dead by Daylight. I'd much rather play Dead by Daylight. So that's pretty much my opinion about Friday the 13th video game. A lot of heart was put into that game. Obviously, the developers love the Dead by Daylight franchise. But the game itself has issues. And it's sad that after a year, there's still issues to the game. There's still problems. But anyways, c'est la vie, as they say. No game is truly perfect. No game at all. And like I said, I decide who gets to be mods, and I'm not going to name somebody a mod overnight. No, I'm not. That's not going to happen. I have several people that have already asked to be mods that have been around for a while. And at the moment, we don't need any more mods. We have some pretty awesome mods, including Riley, Akeem, a few others as well. So we're good in the mod department. Eventually, I may add a new mod or a couple new mods, but it isn't going to be somebody that just joins the chat out of nowhere and somebody that claims to be a mod for another channel, whether that channel has 100,000 subscribers or even 100 million subscribers. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Even if I know that you're a mod in that channel, I'm still going to be very hesitant. Even if I know you have a good track record, because there are several subscribers to my channel that are mods of other channels, like Azralynn's channel, Retro's channel, and I know that they're good mods, but at the moment, I don't need any new mods. Now, the time may come where I may want to add a new mod or new mods, and I definitely would take that into consideration because of the experience factor. But I'm simply not going to just add somebody as a mod who just shows up and like, hey, can I be a mod? I'm like, fuck you. Fuck off. But anyways, that's my opinion. And like I said, I'm perfectly happy with my mods. Riley and Akeem do a great job. And the other, there are a few other mods too. They don't show up as much, but I would say my top 2 mods are undoubtedly Akeem and Riley. And they're always doing good. Even if they have to deal with me, you know, they do a good job, even if sometimes I can be a pain. I try not to be a pain in the ass, but sometimes it happens. Not intentionally, but I do appreciate them. Just like I appreciate all of my awesome viewers, subscribers, and fans. Sponsors, Super Chat heroes, followers. You guys are awesome. Each and every one of you are proud members of the GeauxBurns Nation. And a lot of times you guys are the reason why I still do this. Hey, Akeem. How's it going? Speaking of one of our awesome mods, there's Akeem. Hope you're doing well this weekend. MyDune! What's up, MyDune? Another awesome sponsor. Good to see you, MyDune and Akeem. Glad to have you guys here this weekend. Yeah, this has been a crazy day. I had to wake up early because my tile guy for my bathroom, I'm getting my bathroom rebuilt. He finally started work on my bathroom this morning. We've been waiting a while for that. So he did some work. He left around, I think, 11 a.m. And I was originally planning on doing like 2 streams today. One of the streams was going to be Sea of Thieves with Shotgun Mark, one of my friends, along with Hutch. So I kept having to like decide which stream I was going to do first. Originally, I was going to do this stream first, and then later in the day, I was going to do that stream with them. But then they were going to start playing that sooner, and so I had to move things around. And originally, we were going to do Sea of Thieves first, go after the Megalodon, and then I was going to do this stream after that was over. But then Carrick messages me over at ACG. And he's like, hey, are you going to be part of my live stream for the EA conference? And I completely forgot that the EA conference happened today, so I had to jumble everything else around again. So a lot of tweets, a lot of Facebook posts got deleted in an hour's time. But unfortunately, that meant that I wasn't able to do Sea of Thieves with Shotgun Mark and Hutch. And I did apologize to them about that. And fortunately, I think they forgave me. But I was looking forward to it. I haven't really gotten back in the Sea of Thieves because of the fact that it's a beautiful game, but it doesn't really have that much to do. Once you put a few hours into it, it gets kind of repetitive. It's still fun to play with others, though. But I was really wanting to get into it to try out the new update and go after the Megalodon. And there's still like they're going to keep the Megalodon in, but the event for it is ending like I think Tuesday, so you have till Tuesday to beat the Megalodon in order to get some unique items. So that's part of the reason why we were going to do it. But you know, that's life. That's just the way it goes. See, Akeem, not much, Kane. I was playing Ghost Recon. Oh, you're playing with Ghost Recon until 2 a.m. Damn, dude. Damn. Let's see, your weekend was pretty bad, but the stream cheered you up. Well, that's what I'm here for, orozium. I'm here for you guys. Even on days when I'm salty and I'm having issues, as long as you guys are having a good time, I appreciate you guys. Whether you're goofing off in chat or we have a wide variety of topics, whether about food or video games or TV shows or our movies, or if we ever get, like, on the occasion we get philosophical, I enjoy that as well. See, Kang spent all night catching up on BoJack Horseman. I need to eventually watch that. I know it's on Netflix. I hear people love BoJack but I haven't got around to watching it. And I haven't got around to watching the new Lost in Space series. There's so many shows I've yet to watch. It's not even funny. See, Press R. I find it funny, Trippy. You hit all of us, yet you barely made it to first place. Trash throwing that shade towards Trippy Mark Press R, aka Nightmare Foxy, throwing the shade. Her vacation was in Florida. She had with the exception of one thing that happened. Riley can tell you guys about it if you. She talked about it in Discord. She may not want to mention it here. But with the exception of one thing that happened, unfortunately, I think Riley enjoyed her vacation to Florida. But I apologize, Riley. I should not speak for you. I should not speak on your behalf. I apologize. Well, you're in Georgia, right? The Peach State. The Peach State is Florida. And Florida is the Sunshine State. And the Tankagen Jr. I'll try and get that DNF. We'll see. We'll see. No promises. But this time I'm in a Turismo Classic, unlike last time when I was in the Tornado Classic. So I may do a little bit better here. Probably not, but we'll see. Alright, but anyways, like, we always have interesting conversations in Discord. A lot of random stuff happens, so if you want to be part of the conversation, you're welcome to join our Discord. It's a very lively community. And I think I'm going to add a few more chat channels, like a GTA chat and a Red Dead Redemption 2 chat. Sorry, I apologize. Fortunately, I'm the one that paid for that one. Because I noticed like a lot of people like to talk about GTA. And general, I like to use general for like basic stuff, like general topics that come up, or whenever I'm doing like an announcement. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to probably create a GTA chat for everyone that wants to talk about GTA or stuff revolved around GTA. And then an RDR2 chat for everyone that wants to talk about RDR2. We have a meme chat already, Tank Engine Jr. You can thank Kane for that. He wanted a meme chat. Well, you can chat and meme. You can like the meme channel is for memes and chatting about memes. So you guys can post memes and talk about memes. Now that is Kane's home. That's where he resides, in the meme channel, which is also meme chats. It's the same thing. Posting memes, chatting about memes. And there's also Peanut wanted a pics channel, so we have a pics channel. So you guys can post pics and chat about pics. So I think that's that. If there's any other ideas you guys have for various channels on Discord, let me know. You're always welcome to DM me, and because Peanut did that because he wanted to promote his Discord, and I don't have a problem promoting people as long as you ask me first, because he went through the proper channels, right? He asked me, can I promote my Discord on general? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, no problem. I don't have a problem with that at all. It's just that when people do it without asking, that's when I get a little salty about it. And yeah, Tribute Mark, I know I'm salty a lot. I'm not always salty. Not always. Sometimes I'm cheesy. You know? Like, sometimes I'm the sovereign of salt, and unlike Trump, I am the real commander of cheese. Yeah, how dare somebody call him the commander in cheese? I'm the commander in cheese, damn it. How dare they? So cheesy. You got kicked out of the Omniverse. Oh, yeah. I haven't destroyed a universe yet, Kane. But maybe. Well, not in this race. I came close. I got second place in one race. But I don't think I'll be destroying any universes today. So Kane's theory is, anytime I win a race, a universe gets destroyed. Which happens a lot in the hot ring circuit. So a lot of universes perish whenever I'm doing the hot ring circuit races. Tenkigen Jr. GB is the king of cheese. Yeah. I don't know. King of cheese doesn't work. I like commander in cheese because it's like, it works together, right? And I know that's what Trump was accidentally referred to by one of his stupid aides. But I want to claim that. I want to be commander in cheese. You know, sovereign of salt, commander in cheese. I hope you kill the Spider Pig universe. What's the Spider Pig universe? I never heard of the Spider Pig universe. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, what'd you guys think? Did you guys see the Spider-Man? I know Brian probably did because he loves Spider-Man. But what'd you guys think of that Spider-Man trailer for that new animated movie? The new animated movie looks pretty decent. Oh, it's Spider-Ham, the pig version of Spider-Man. Yeah. No, Riley, that's not a universe. That's a planet. Now, that was Tarkin. Tarkin blew up Alderaan. I'm innocent of all charges. I had nothing to do with the destruction of Alderaan. I will deny that. That was Grand Moff Tarkin. And, you know, that was, like I said, that was only one planet that got destroyed. Now, Kathleen Kennedy destroyed the expanded universe of Star Wars, so she's guilty of that infraction. Orozium, I agree. I don't really feel like the voice actor for Peter Parker and what was it called? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I don't feel it. I do like the voice actor for Morales. I think they did a good job with him. But obviously, it's Miles Morales, right? Am I correct about that? I think he's the main character of this movie. Kenny, there's no need to be like that. There could be multiple Spider-Mans. There can be more than one Spider-Man. And Peter Parker does exist in this animated movie. He's like older, though. It's like an older version of Peter Parker, I guess. I guess that's what they're going with, like an older, like, Spider-Man Peter Parker. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling the voice actor. But in the end, after, you know, maybe it'll work better for the movie. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, he's from the Get Down. He's the one. Oh, he's the one playing Miles Morales. Okay, yeah. I thought he. I feel like that it's going to be a good animated movie, which is very rare for Marvel. Usually DC has better animated movies. Night Kitty. Hello, Night Kitty. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah. Rosium, I did see the Bumblebee movie, and I like it. I really did like it. And Night Kitty is also a GTA 5 fan. Awesome. Cool. Well, I guess you've come to the right place. Yep. You've come to the right place indeed. But back to Bumblebee. Okay, so I'm also a Transformers fan. Yes, I'm a nerd. I like a lot of junk. I know. I did enjoy the first Transformers movie. I liked it. It brought a tear to my eye because I remember growing up watching G1 Transformers from back in the day when I was a kid. But all the other Transformers films left a lot to be desired. There's probably one scene I really liked in Revenge of the Fallen. The forest fight scene was really cool. The rest of the movie I don't really care for. Dark of the Moon was okay. But the other two Transformer films, Age of Extinction and Last Night, were garbage. Horrible. And a lot of that I blame on Michael Bay. So thank you, Michael Bay, for that crap. But the Bumblebee movie, which is set before the events of the first Transformers film by Michael Bay in the 80s, revolved around, obviously, Bumblebee. It has potential. It definitely has potential, in my opinion. Let's see. What about the last night? The last night I didn't really. I thought the last night was horrible. I hated the last night. I hated Age of Extinction. The reason why I hate those two movies is because of whatever happens in between Dark of the Moon and Age of Extinction, where Autobots become the enemy of mankind. After 3 movies of saving our asses, they become the ones hunted down, and yet all of a sudden they decide to capture Decepticons. So you're capturing Decepticons, which were the ones that were causing the problems, and yet you're going after and hunting down and killing Autobots, which were trying to help. That makes no fucking sense to me. That's one of many issues I have with those two movies. Anyways, let's go back to something else that I was enjoying a little bit more, right? Bumblebee. I like the 80s nostalgia feel vibe of it. I like the look of Bumblebee. I also like... Logan, you're not invisible. Logan, what are you... You're not invisible. I just didn't see you. I'm sorry, Logan. Okay? I was racing. It wasn't on purpose. I know you think it was on purpose. It wasn't. You're not invisible. You're really here. Like, what did you say in chat, okay? I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't mean to miss it, okay? Jeez. All right, so where did Logan come in? You've only posted in chat twice asking if you're invisible. No, you're not invisible. I just didn't see it. I wasn't ignoring you either. All right, so I like the 80s feel and vibe. I feel like it's closer in line with what the movie... the other movies should have been. And I like the look of Starscream. Because Starscream is my favorite Decepticon. I love Starscream. And I'm so glad that Starscream looks like how he's supposed to look from the original TV series. And it looks like Starscream is going to be the main antagonist. And I hope they get the right person to voice Starscream. So yeah, I definitely want to see Bumblebee. All right, first let me talk about. I like Star Trek as well. I like all kinds of movies and TV shows. I'm not about this over that. I like Star Wars. I like Star Trek. They're all good. They're all bad in their own separate ways. But Venom, the trailer really enticed me. So I think that Tom Hardy is a fantastic actor. I like Tom Hardy. And I'm very interested in watching Venom. I hope it's good. So that's all we can hope for. I think it's going to be better. I think this version of Venom is going to be way better than Spider-Man 3 Venom. So yeah. Starscream is one of the main Decepticons in the Transformers franchise. He was second in command, and he was always trying to betray Megatron in order to take over. There's a lot of Starscream fans out there. Alright, so hold on, let me... Frack. Damn it. I'm trying to read chat and race at the same time. It's not going so well. Alright. Hold on. Let's see. I said aliens might be in the other universe. So that means race. What about aliens, Logan? What aliens are you referring to? I have no idea. I have no idea. I never watched Avatar, The Last Airbender. I never watched that. I've never really got into... I'm not into everything, but I'm into a lot of stuff. I never got around to that. So, I never did. Logan, if you're going to start being like that, you can fuck off. It was not intentional. I did not see your comment. I did not see it. Alright? Don't be like that, man. I know you love disagreeing with me. Anytime there's something you disagree with me on, you love posting a comment. Which I don't delete, by the way. I leave them up there for everyone to read. Okay? Don't start being like that. Yeah. So don't be like that, dude. Because that's what I fear that you were like all along. Is that you only like to post comments to troll me. And I don't have a problem with people disagreeing with me, because we all have different opinions. But that's just the way your comments always seem to be. And since you're always civil in your disagreements, I always leave the comments up. But if you're going to start acting like that, how I'm intentionally ignoring you, that's bullshit. I mean, there's several people in chat right now, and I'm trying to race. Okay, and I'm trying to interact with everybody, and I do apologize. I said I was sorry for missing your comment. I don't know what else you want from me. That's totally bullshit, man. But anyways, what were we talking about? Ah, shit. Fuck. Someone mentioned M. Night Shyamalan. I do like a few M. Night Shyamalan films, but I think there's others there's some good ones. There's some that are not so good. Unbreakable is probably my favorite M. Night Shyamalan film, and I still need to watch. What was it? What was the? There's an M. Night. Well, I cannot talk. What was the M. Night Shyamalan film that came out recently that was really good that actually ties into Unbreakable? And they're going to be making Glass, which is going to be the third film in that trilogy. What was it called? I forgot. Deep Blue Sea. Okay, Deep Blue Sea. You guys are just throwing random questions my way. Okay. I did like Deep Blue Sea. It wasn't perfect. I know the second one came out. The second one didn't look so good though. I think it recently came out on DVD. But I like the original. Oh, Split. Yeah, it was. You're right. Thank you, Kitty. It was Split. I need to watch Split. I hear it's really good. But yeah, I liked Deep Blue Sea. I consider it like in a sea of terrible shark movies. It's one of the better ones. It's still not as good as, say, a classic. You know, like one of the classics of all time, Jaws. I don't think there's ever going to be a shark movie that ever really holds a candle to Jaws. There have been a couple of really interesting takes that I've seen over the years. But anyways. Yeah, I like Deep Blue Sea. I thought it was alright. Yeah, fuck Sharknado. Fuck Sharknado. I don't even understand the appeal of Sharknado. I'll never understand it. I don't even know why it's so popular. I think it's just because the concept's just so stupid and the acting is so crap that, yeah. I think that's just the way it goes with Sharknado. People just... And I get it. People watching it, they know exactly what they're getting out of it. I just don't want to waste my time with it. Alright, let me read... I'll read your comment in a second, Logan. You know, if you have an issue with me, I'd prefer you DM it to me in private so we can settle any issues in private instead of over a live stream, but whatever. But I don't ignore you. Alright? I'm far from ignore you. And anytime you leave a comment, I do read your comments. I read everybody's comments. Most comments I leave alone unless there's a comment that's intentionally being trollish or they're just wanting attention. You know, I do reserve the right to delete comments, but for the most part, I do refrain from deleting comments. But occasionally I have to. But I'll read your comment in a second. Because obviously it's a few words. Well, if you're cool, then why are you throwing a bitch fit about it, Logan? What are you throwing a bitch fit for? Anyways. The drama of live streams. See, live streams should all be about having fun, right? Having fun, interacting with you guys, getting salty whenever I fuck up, which is a lot. Talking about random nonsense. Unfortunately, sometimes drama does come out. And I'm not really a drama fan, to be honest. Ah, fuck! I was looking at chat. See? That's what happens whenever I look at chat, guys. That's what happens when I look at chat. Alright. Yeah, you're right. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'll read chat. I'm gonna rip chat at the moment. We're almost done with this race anyway, so I'll read comments in a moment. Yeah, I don't want you guys... I don't try to ignore anybody, okay? I don't try to ignore anyone. Even if it's somebody that disagrees with me, that's okay. That's perfectly fine, as long as you're civil about it. I've said that before. As long as people are civil, you can disagree with me about my opinions all you want, because I have my opinions, everyone else has theirs. But the moment someone starts being an a-hole about it, starts being, you know, crossing a line, then, yeah, that's when I tell people to fuck off. And I'm not afraid to tell people to fuck off. I'm very welcoming. I welcome everybody, you know, new to the channel. And I try to make everyone feel welcome. But at the same time, I'm a very reactionary person. Like, you treat me nice, I'll treat you nice. If you're an asshole to me, I'll be an asshole to you. I see Real Jeffy. What's up, Real Jeffy? How are you doing this weekend? Let's see, Brahmin, let's see, don't break your neck trying to read comments. Yeah, it is difficult. I try to multitask, but sometimes it doesn't work out so well. Okay, let me read your comment, Logan. All right, let me scroll back up real quick. And I'll let them pick the next race. Okay. Long as they stand out. But just like you, don't always like the rock stars. Bring in. All right. Okay. All right, Logan. Yeah, I don't take anything personally. I never take anything personally. Doesn't bother me. I never take anything personally at all. Okay, okay, thanks Night Kitty. Let's go back to movies. Enough drama. And thanks for the sub, Night Kitty. Okay, so anyways, Meg, I'm gonna watch Meg, which is short for Megalodon. The same shark I was gonna go after earlier in Sea of Thieves. I'll probably do it another day. Let's see, you need some water, Trippy, because you salty. My name's not Trippy. What are you talking about? I have water. I'm not Trippy. Trippy Mark is one of my sponsors. But that was a good suggestion. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I've always been interested in Megalodon, the shark itself. Oh, you mean how is Trippy salty? I didn't see any salty comments by Trippy. I know you're salty, but like, what did you say? Am I ignoring now? Now I'm ignoring one of my sponsors. Like, what did Trippy say that was salty? I don't see anything in chat that implies that Trippy was being salty. Snakes or shark movies? I prefer shark movies, to be honest. But like I said, I've always been fascinated by the megalodon because I used to watch Shark Week all the time until Discovery kind of, turned it to shit. It used to be really good back in the day, but the past few years it's gotten worse and worse. But I remember when I was younger, I'm not on drugs, Tank Engine Jr. I don't do drugs. I rarely drink. Every now and then I still have a drink. Hard cider's my poison, but no, I don't drink. I like Deep Blue Sea way better, Kitty, than Anaconda. Anaconda was okay. It's just really weird. Really, really weird. But I definitely like Deep Blue Sea a lot more. I feel like it's an underrated film. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. But so yeah, the Megalodon has always been a shark that's fascinated me because of how big it was. Because it was such a huge, giant shark, and people still theorize about why it went extinct. Why did it die out so long ago? And all that we have to go by are the damn Megalodon teeth. And it's amazing. I mean, I don't know how accurate the Megalodon actually looks, like compared to what it actually was, because all we're doing is we're going by the teeth of the Megalodon. And I know they look similar to great white teeth, but they're way bigger than great white teeth. And I think they've done some DNA to prove that there was, in fact, a relation between Megalodons and great whites. So that's why the Megalodon always looks like a much larger version of a great white shark. But still, the idea that there was something that big in the ocean at one time fascinates me. It really does. I see Logan, who I'm obviously not ignoring, are put into hiding so that his chat never appears again. Megalodon existed a long time ago, but you can tell. What can you tell when it actually existed? Yeah, see, that's the problem. We don't know when it went extinct. We don't know. Like, scientists claim they know when it went extinct, but who knows? I don't really know. Let's see, Ice Cube for orozium, tea for Akeem. Yeah, Akeem loves tea. I love tea too, but I already had a glass of tea earlier whenever I was doing the ACG live stream with Carrick, along with Cadiz, and it's not Knockout. Knockout's somebody else. I keep forgetting his name. I'm sorry. He's one of Carrick's subscribers. He's a cool guy too, though. But I was over on his Twitch channel. We were watching the EA conference together, and that was interesting. But yeah, so the Megalodon has always been an interesting shark, in my opinion. Peanut! Hey, Peanut! How you doing? Hope you're doing well this weekend. But yeah, so I'm very fast because damn it! I got blown up. Hey, I might get the DNF this time, guys. It may happen in this race. Some of your dreams may be coming true finally. Hey, look, I'm in the Dorito. Yay, a blue Dorito. But we're in the flying Dorito plane. Yay. Yay for Doritos. Yay, Doritos. The DNF hype is happening in chat. Because as most of my veteran subscribers know, I'm not the best racer. Wow, Logan actually has some faith in me for once. Wow. Wow, Logan. I don't know. There's still hope, right? Yeah, it's the Cool Ranch Dorito. No, see, technically the yellow one. Okay, the yellow one is technically the Cool Ranch Dorito because Cool Ranch Doritos are yellow. But the orange one would be the Nacho Cheese Dorito. Orozium, if you mention Doritos, I have to ask, what's your favorite Doritos? My favorite Doritos. They actually came out with like an organic Doritos. That's white cheddar. And I really like those. I really like those Doritos. I don't know how much healthier the organic white cheddar Doritos are from regular Doritos, but I like white cheddar. I like white cheddar popcorn. And I got a bag of those one day, and I really enjoyed the white cheddar Doritos. Plus, they're supposedly organic, so they're healthier-ish, supposedly. If the ultralight is the Dorito, then the volatile is the ultimate Dorito. Yeah, this is the ultimate Dorito. It's a super Dorito. The ultralight cane is like the mini Doritos. It's like mini Doritos. And the Volato is the Dorito. Orozium prefers spicy nachos. Favorite Doritos is Cool Ranch. I like Cool Ranch too. I like Nacho and Cool Ranch, the two classics. But I do love me some white cheddar Doritos. And Riley is a Lay's girl. She loves the Lay's. It's all about the Lay's. But I do love me some Pringles also. Like the original Pringles. Yep. Love that shit. Hey! Jerk. How dare you rear-end me? How dare you? Who rear-ended me? That was very, very rude and inconsiderate. Favorite chips are cheddar Ruffles. I've never really been a Ruffles fan. But, as I always say, to each their own. We all have different tastes. Peanut never heard of white cheddar Doritos. Well, they do exist. White cheddar Doritos are a thing. And they're good. Especially if you like white cheddar. I think you would like white cheddar Doritos. They're pretty good. But yeah, I do like me some Doritos every now and then. Even though I do try to eat healthier, I'm trying. Most of the time, I'm pretty good. Like early on in the stream, I still have some shit. Oh, that was a close call. I still have some dark chocolate chickpeas left. So I've been snacking on chickpeas lately because chickpeas are good for you. And they use chickpeas to make hummus. And then I found some chickpea snacks at Whole Foods the other day. And they have some different versions, but I decided to try the ones covered in dark chocolate because dark chocolate's good for you. And I like them so far. So that's what I've been kind of snacking on. Logan's asking, do I think the world is turning into a better or worser place? Wow, that's a deep philosophical question. I feel like that we are on the precipice of things going from problematic, because I think the world is a long ways away from being a better place. I think that's nothing new. I don't just blame Trump for that, since we're going to get political. I try not to get political because I used to be political. I still do have a political channel. I just don't post stuff on it anymore. Maybe one day I'll go back to it, or at least go back to adding stuff. I'll still do this, but for a while now, there's been issues in the world, and that's nothing new, whether it's the war on terrorism, or before that, the Cold War, or the previous world wars. The world is far from a perfect place. In some aspects, the world has gotten better. In some, the world has stayed about the same, or maybe even gotten worse. But I fear that the world could be, if you want to go on like a, I guess, geopolitical level, especially since you have the E7 summit, you have the summit going on between me spiraling out of control towards downtown Los Santos, that summit. And then, you know, summit between, I think, China, Russia, India, Iran, a few others. There are some concerning issues going on in the world, but there's always something. That's just a reality we have to deal with. There's always something going on in the world. You always hope that things will eventually get better, but, you know, things could always end up getting worse too, sadly. And I think that's enough of my opinion regarding that particular topic, right, guys? Yeah. So I guess unfortunately, we're all along for the ride. For better or worse, we are all along for the ride, no matter what transpires over the next few months and years. I wish we all had more of a say about changing things for the better. We don't. The only thing we really have control over is ourselves and our own lives, and we just got to make the best out of that, right? And I'm spiraling out of control in the Tesseract, and fortunately I'm not in the Tesseract anymore. Hooray. Alright, see, I'm not into chips so much, but pretzels. Keem, I love pretzels. I love pretzels, especially like the big Bavarian pretzels that are cooked. That, you know, you get them warm and they're soft and they're chewy, and you dip them in cheese. And of course they have to have the salt on it. They have to have the big chunks of salt. I love me some pretzels. I mean, I like the store-bought, you know, bag pretzels too. But I love me a big old Bavarian pretzel. Delicious. I keep freaking missing the damn checkpoints. fucking plane. I had such high hopes for this plane when it came out with the Doomsday update, you know? I really did. I mean, I thought that it would actually be fast. I was wrong. Alright, let's try this again, guys. Try this again. Alright, here we go. It came, now I'm hungry for pretzels. Yeah, me too. Alright, but, like I said, I'm trying to eat healthier, so I gotta be mindful of that reality. Man, we're talking about all sorts of snacks, aren't we? It hasn't happened yet, Tank Engine Jr. There's still hope. But that hope is slowly fading away. Looks like it's going to end badly for me here. Alright. Anyways. I'm on the clock. Can I get a finish before the DNF? Or will I finally get a DNF? We'll see. Here we go, guys. It's go time. I fucking hate this car. Fuck the Tezzeret. You know, I have half a mind to do another rant video about it, but I already did one. And I got DNF. So, there's much rejoicing in the chat now. Yep, I see the rejoicing. Your dreams have come true, Tank Engine Jr. I got a DNF. And there was much rejoicing. All right, we're going to do one final race, guys. One final race today. This will be the finale. Because I got to wrap it up. I got to go work on the rant video, or else there will be a revolt on my hands tomorrow if there's no rant video. So, one final race. Then we'll wrap it up. Let's see, middle school, they had cheese-filled pretzels. I think I'd rather just dip. I'd rather dip the pretzels in cheese than have them actually in the pretzel already. See, Logan, all the cars you don't like have caused you trouble. Oh, yeah, they have. I guess the cars are not happy about the fact that I ran about them. Congrats. Thanks, Logan. And Kane and Tank Engine Jr. and all of you awesome subscribers of mine. Always there for me whenever I'm down, right? I can always count on you guys. Yes, I can. All right. So, final race. We're doing Twister 2. Cheesy Cheetos Puffs. I do prefer Cheetos Puffs over regular Cheetos. Yes. If I have to pick between regular Cheetos and Cheetos Puffs, I'm all about Cheetos Puffs. Let's try and get some randos in here and make this one interesting for the last race. For the final race. There won't be an encore. We're going to wrap up because we've gone on for 2.5 hours now. Not bad. Not bad at all. The Tezzeret loves you, Riley. I don't know why you like the Tezzeret so much. I don't get that. I really don't. But whatever. Teach their own. Yes, teach their own. See, they're always trying shortcuts to affect the quality. Yeah, I hate it whenever they try and like come out with a new formula. So yeah, anytime I see something that I like, whether it's a beverage or a snack, and you go and grab that bag and it says brand new formula, my eyes go to the back of my head. I'm like, oh my God, what did they do? Because you know, the moment you try the new formula, it's going to be crap. It failed with Coca-Cola. You think that would have been prime example why you should not try a new formula. Even though technically they did a taste test and there were people that actually liked quote-unquote new Coke. The mistake that Coca-Cola made was replacing Coca-Cola with new Coke. They should have just introduced it as its own thing, right? Because apparently from the taste test, people actually did like the taste of new Coke. It's just that people also like the taste of Coca-Cola. So, yeah. And Peanut, I prefer Pepsi. Well, I prefer, like, root beer. I like root beer. I also like Coca-Cola, but I only like from Mexico, where it's actually sugar, real sugar, as opposed to high fructose corn syrup. And I rarely have soda. Most of the time, I either drink water or tea or green tea. And like I mentioned, occasionally I do partake in an adult beverage. Not always, I'm not supposed to, but every now and then I just get in the mood for some hard cider. It happens. Especially whenever I've had like a bad day or a bad week. Or I'm just in the mood for a real good time, you know? I'm just in the mood, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna have some fun tonight. Yeah. And you wake up like, oh, what did I do? And I missed the checkpoint again. Wow. I missed the freaking checkpoint. See, Logan says Michelle GT is the worst car. Let me read that. Sorry, Logan. Not ignoring you, I promise. And guys, if I do, like I say, I do try to read everybody's chat, okay? I just want to make this perfectly clear. I do try to read your chat. But I hope you understand that whenever I'm trying to do a race or playing a game, like, I'm trying to focus on the game at the same time, you know? Sometimes it can be difficult. I missed the checkpoint again? Are you kidding me? I don't believe this. Yeah, Kane, I know that Fanta was made by the Nazis, and Volkswagen was an idea from Hitler had the idea for a people's vehicle, and that's where the idea of Volkswagen came from. And the Autobahn was also another Hitler idea. And from the Autobahn, you know, that spawned a lot of like highways that we're used to, like interstates in the US, right? So yeah, unfortunately there's a lot of stuff that linger from the age of the Reich. Oh, and by the way, a guilty pleasure of mine is Hitler rant parodies on YouTube. I cannot stop laughing at those videos. It's a guilty pleasure, and I loved it so much that I actually do what I rarely do. I actually subscribe to that guy's channel. It's so fucking hilarious. Like, he takes scenes from Downfall, and I know this is not new. This has been going on for over a decade now, but he's like the best one that does it, and the most consistent. But they're so fucking funny. Like, they just, I don't know why, but it just makes me laugh. And watching these parodies where Hitler's whining and complaining about something. Riley, the Hitler parodies got boring for me. I know that they got boring for some people, but like, there's different YouTubers that do it, but like HRP does the best ones. He is the best at doing the Hitler rant parodies. But like, I don't know why I started watching those. It just happened, and I just couldn't stop watching them. And it became a guilty pleasure of mine over the past week, and they were just so fucking hilarious. I mean, Hitler was a monster. Stalin was a monster. Mao was a monster. These are terrible people, right? Horrible people. And I've, you know, discussed that a few times in my vlogs over on the vlogs channel. But, you know, the freaking, like, HRP channel is just, in my opinion, it's so fucking funny. But it's not for everybody, but it's just something I thought I'd mention. I don't know why. Oh, it's Kane's fault that I mentioned it. Kane, it's all your fault. You brought up Hitler. That's your fault. It's on you. Yes, it is. I was going to keep that guilty pleasure to myself, but I'm a very transparent person. I don't like to keep things from you guys. For the most part, with a few exceptions, I'm an open book. Like, what you see is what you get from me. I'm pretty honest about things. But anyways, transform races suck. Cavity creep, yes. They suck just as much as cavities do, which is what you are, a cavity. But they're not the funnest race of all time. There are definitely better races, but you know what really matters to me right now is I've had a good time with you guys. That's what matters, is I've had fun with you guys. Yeah, but still your fault. Alright. See, it makes me laugh too. Okay, I'm glad other people enjoy them as well. I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets a good laugh. Because I do have a sense of humor. There are things that make me laugh. Oh, I'm fucking... You can tell fatigue has set in. Fatigue has set in. You're a pink booty. I'm a pink booty heathen. With thin fish lips. I got nice lips, okay? Thank you very much. I have nice, sexy lips. Don't be jelly on my lips and my pink booty. What the fuck is a pink booty anyways? I've got like a pale white booty. I know, that's TMI, but that thing is pale white. A bunch of nonsense. Anyways. Hey. For your information, I wash my hair all the time. And don't talk about my PS4 character Wolfstein like that. How dare you talk about my PS4 character Wolfstein? We're not even on the PS4 today. We're with Janine, and you're talking about Wolfstein. How dare you, sir? He's not even here to defend himself. You wouldn't say that to Wolfstein's face, accusing him of having lice. Wolfstein washes too. And I know the rumors are out there that he has rabies. That's a lie. Another lie, propaganda being spread out there by his enemies. It's not true. Lies. Nothing but lies. Yeah. Anyways. Alright. So. Alright. Anyways, guys. This has been an interesting stream. For the most part, enjoyable. I would say I've enjoyed most of it. And I do enjoy most of the streams. And despite the fact that I will agree with Cavity about one thing. That, you know, the Transform races could have been better. But it's not the worst thing that Rockstar has ever added. Adversary modes, anyone? Like, most of the adversary modes I really can't stand, with a few exceptions. So, yeah. And, they're okay, but the worst one is Tug. Tug Life is horrible. I cannot stand Tug Life. It's by far the worst of the 7 that they added. And I really think that the good thing about adding the creator is the fact that the community will make far better Transform races. So I'm happy with Rockstar about updating the content creator, adding some new stuff to it, some new bells and whistles. So, yeah, I'm happy about that because that means the community is going to make better stuff. I hope you read. Let's see, you're transparent too. Yeah, we got that in common. Yes, you're right, Logan. We do. We do have that in common. We are transparent, and I don't have a problem with honesty from you guys. I don't want people to kiss my ass. I don't have a problem when people disagree with me. That's no big deal, because I'm not always right. I don't claim to always be right. It's just my opinion about things, and I make mistakes. I'm only human, as far as most of you know. I am not from Mars. That too is a lie. But it's just like I said earlier, as long as people are civil with me and say I disagree with you, you know, that's fine. But if people want to call me an asshole or a liar or some other shit, you know, that's not a good way of having a conversation with somebody. And I know that's not the worst thing to be called. And the reason, and that stuff doesn't hurt I'm a lot more thick-skinned than people think I am. But the reason why I delete their comments is because they want attention. That's why they say the shit they say, is because they want attention. And they think they're going to get a response out of me by calling me names. No, the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to delete your comment, and no one's ever going to see your comments on my channel again. I don't give a fuck what anyone calls me. I care less. I've been called all sorts of wonderful things throughout my life. I used to be in radio for a long time. Well, a long time ago. And believe me, I was called a lot of great stuff by people. So I have an extremely thick skin. You're not from North Korea, Kane. You're from the meme channel. You're from the meme verse. So that in case some people always ask, well, why do I delete certain comments? Because that's why. Because I don't like giving people attention that don't deserve attention. It's like, people want to call me names? I don't care. I could give fuck all what people call me. Now, obviously, like anyone else, I do appreciate comments that are positive, because I do try my best. I try to be honest with you guys. I try not to clickbait. I try to give you, you know, as open and transparent and the best material that I've ever given anybody. Yeah, I don't claim to be the best YouTuber out there or the best streamer. Definitely. I didn't say you were offensive, Logan. I wasn't referring to you, Logan. I was referring to other people. I was just saying you were accusing me of intentionally ignoring your comments, and that's why I got mad at you. Because I wasn't intentionally ignoring you, I just didn't see it, okay? I saw it after you mentioned it the second time. I went up and I apologized, but then you kept, like I said earlier, you just kept nagging about it, and everyone else was telling you to back off. So that's why there was issue there. All right, I think that's it for today. What's a Stromberg's? Stromberg's are a car that Riley likes. Yes, Press R, I got a haircut. I got a haircut a few days ago. Don't y'all like it? It's nice and sexy. I even posted a pic of it on Instagram. So yeah. Let's see. Orozium, I found a website that sells Coke with real sugar. Where I live, fortunately, there's several convenience stores that happen to sell Mexican Coca-Cola. And there's several... what? What? What the fuck is this? What? That's a perfect way to end the stream. Thanks, Trippy Mark. You put my poor Fence Deluxo abomination out of its misery. What the fuck was that? Hey, you know, the Deluxo was saying, kill me. Kill me. That's what the Deluxo was saying. Why am I calling Simeon? I'm going to call my bank so I can... No. I called... Why am I calling the bank? I don't have to call the bank. Now that's the wrong bank's bank account. Damn it. Hold on. That just threw me off. What the fuck was that? The silliness that happens, right, guys? That's Grand Theft Auto for you. Yeah. Well, Logan, I understand when you back things up from like your own point of view about things. Look, I know you're not being offensive. I know. And like I said, I know people disagree with me, and as long as you're respectful and civil about it, you know, I have no problem with it. And anytime people have issue with me, you know, if you have an issue with me that you think that I need to be, that needs to be brought to my attention, if I'm being too much of an asshole, or if I did something you disagree with that you feel like is out of character, you're always welcome to DM me about it in private. As long as you bring it up to me in private, I'm okay with it. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Because I'm far from perfect. I'm flawed. I make mistakes. And I have good days. I have bad days. Some days I'm salty. More salty than other days. And I am totally innocent, cops. I'm innocent of all charges. Yep. Go after Trippy Mark. He did it. He did it. He's guilty. I'm not guilty. Janine did nothing to nobody. She's innocent like a flower. Yes, she is. So, yeah. All right, well, guys, it was fun. It was interesting. I actually really enjoyed this stream. I really did. Like I said, for the most part. But that goes with every single live stream. There's always something that comes up during a live stream. That's the entire point of a live stream, right? It's live. I have no control over it. The good stuff happens. The bad stuff happens. The weird stuff happens. It's all mixed together like some sort of, I guess, like soup or like stew of goodies and baddies mixed together and random nonsense. And Trippy Mark, stop being an asshole. Don't do that to... See, proof right there. Proof right there he intentionally kills Janine when she's not doing anything. I accused him of it a while back and he says, I don't do that. Fucking lying. Lying through your fucking teeth. Trippy Mark. And for that, you know what? For that, boom. Goodbye, Trippy Mark. Okay, so, yeah. Overall, very interesting day, you know. I'm sorry that I didn't get around to doing the Sea of Thieves Hungry and Deep live stream with Shotgun Mark and Hutch, my friends. I really wanted to, because they're always fun to play with. But things happened. I forgot about the EA conference. And before that, I promised Carrick that I would ride shotgun with him throughout most of these conferences, because I like Carrick. He's my friend. That's why I'm part of his podcast. That's why I'm one of his patrons. That's why I always promote his content whenever I have a chance, because in my opinion, he's not only a good friend of mine, he's very knowledgeable about video games, but he's also one of the best reviewers of video games on YouTube, AAA or indie. So Carrick rocks, and we had a very good time earlier doing the live stream for the EA conference, even though the EA conference sucked. It wasn't very good, but that didn't really surprise me at all. So tomorrow we got on the channel. Let me go ahead and tell you guys before I say goodbye to everybody. I'll say goodbye to you in just a second, guys. All right, so tomorrow on the channel, this is what we have happening. We have the new rant video. That's coming up tomorrow, as always on Sundays. We got to do a rant video or else the GeauxBurns Nation riots, right? Exactly. And I am scheduled to join Carrick for at least one or two of the live streams. Hopefully, I'll be part of the Xbox live stream. Their conference is happening 3 p.m. Eastern time. I'm probably not going to be able to make it to the Bethesda because I got to watch Westworld. I'll probably catch the last half of from the timeline. It looks like I'll miss at least half of the Bethesda live conference. Bethesda Westworld's airing at the same time. Why Bethesda? Why? But I'm kind of hoping that they wait to show off Fallout 76 till the end, but they probably won't. But it'll be fun. I'll find out about it anyways. And if there's a Devolver conference, as fun as it was last year, I'll definitely be part of that live stream with Carrick as well. All right, so anyways, that's what's happening this weekend. And Monday, we'll do one more Transform Race live stream over on the PC. That's happening Monday. All right, so that's what's happening schedule-wise. So everybody, final goodbyes to Riley, Akeem, our two awesome mods. Thank you so much, guys, for modding as always. Two of our sponsors, actually 3 sponsors came by today. Trippy Mark raced with us. He's also one of our Super Chat heroes. Orozium, MyDune stopped by as well. Always great to see our sponsors. Tank Engine Jr., Peanut, along with Logan. Let's see, Kane was here, one of the stream team members. Let's see, I'm trying not to forget anybody, so before I forget your name, be sure and put your name in the goodbyes, because I'll scroll back down. Press Hard, Nightmare Foxy, he raced with us today. Let's see, who else was here throughout the race? I'm trying to scroll back in chat. Let's see. I don't like missing people, because I don't want people to feel like they're left out. Because you guys took the time to watch till the end, so at least you deserve a goodbye, right? A goodbye. Because I try to say hello to everybody, and I try to say goodbye to everybody that wants to say goodbye. All right, so let's see. Who all was here? Okay, so we say goodbye to Logan, Riley, Kane, Akeem, Tank Engine Jr., Trippy Mark, even though Trippy Mark can be an a-hole sometimes. We still love Trippy Mark, though. Oh, music. God damn it! Fucking unfucking believable. I gotta fix my OBS issue. Well, I just copyright claimed this video. Yay! Golf clap. Yay! So yeah, I still have that ongoing issue with OBS and Elgato. For whatever rhyme or reason, I can't hear the game audio or the music. And I don't know why. I used to be able to hear it, but for some reason I can't hear it anymore. I've tried to figure it out, but one day I'll figure it out. Hopefully. If only somebody would have mentioned that sooner, Trippy Mark. Thanks, but it's no big deal. So anyways, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend as always. Kind of sucks to end on that note, but it is what it is. That's life. Here's hoping I figure out the problem and resolve it, because I kind of like to hear the gameplay audio when I'm playing. I'm glad you guys can hear it, but it sucks I can't hear it. But whatevers. All right, so if you're new to the channel and you like the content, Grand Theft Auto Online, Red Dead Redemption 2, covering both games. You're welcome to join the GeauxBurns Nation. Hit the subscribe button. We're also on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, as well as the vlogs channel. We put a new vlog up this past Monday. You're welcome to join the GeauxBurns Nation on all the social medias. Link below in the description section. And if I don't see you guys till Monday, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget, E3 is going on. There are several conferences that are happening, like Xbox tomorrow, as well as Bethesda, and I think even maybe Devolver, maybe or maybe not late tomorrow night. I don't know for sure. But anyways, E3 coming up. Hopefully we'll get some cool games. Hopefully some surprises. I'd like to be surprised every now and then. Well, in a good way. But as always, have a great weekend. Whatever you end up doing, hope it's fun. And hope you get some rest. And as always, from the bottom of my heart, from me to each and every one of you, as always, thanks for watching.